To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. 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 And here he is, the star of our show, direct from some sort of dark dimension, Pum'Kin Guy.
Hey! Nothing situated. I'm still trying to get myself together here. Oh man, I don't know why there's got to be snow out. This is stupid. I didn't ask for snow. I didn't sign an agreement saying snow, and now I got to deal with it. It's kind of just like a dusting, but still, it's very bright out here, and I don't care for that. That's why they call it snow blind. You look at the snow, you go blind from the whiteness. What's up? Hold on. Several 5 moons. Thank you for the pre-sub. Says love you. What's up? Morning. What's up? Hi. How's it going? NZ Practice 15 moons. Thank you. That was pre-stream. And Sassy Grizz 17 moons. Appreciate. Yeah, I turn off alerts in the beginning. Sometimes I forget, and people like to mess up the intros, but I'm trying to be good about it. Let's see who's here. I got to complain about Apu later. Oh my god. Anyway, Chaos Druid, what's up? Sifting A, Splitting Angel, Eagle, what's up? DJC, what's up? Animation. I remember animation. Yeah. Let's see. Cunning Condor, what's up? Noshi, what's up? Darth Skippy. It's sleeting down here in Delaware. Sleet.
Good morning, Jim, PG, and Pauline.
Dennis, 20 bits, thank you. Sleet is not neat. Don't care for it. Thank you. Kitty Doodle. You.
Update on Grizz arm.
Why?
He's going to have to be in a splint for 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh.
He made a clean fracture in his elbow, and if urgent care hadn't done the x-ray the way they did, they wouldn't have seen it. It was very small fracture.
Oh.
I appreciate your existence.
Grizz.
For now.
Time flies.
Hey. Hold on, we got another one coming up. Thank you. There it is. All right. So great.
Hey there, PG, Pauline, Dawn, and chat. I missed Wednesday's show, so I'm happy to be here today.
How dare you? Thank you. We got another
2
one. Hold on.
years. You are. Madness.
Madness.
1 year.
Yes.
Hello all.
Welcome, my unstable friend.
That's 24 moons.
27 moons and still here. And
Yes.
it's all your fault. But I'm good with this.
I appreciate your existence.
I'm sorry. What is happening? I just got here. Sassy, you should insure Grizz for a ridiculous amount of money. Because you know he's going to spontaneously combust one day. No, I'm serious. Every week it's an injury. He's like a stuntman for the Three Stooges. I don't know. Insurance, that's what I would go with. Sorry, Grizz, you just seem to be accident prone. Somebody should benefit from it. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was all at once. I think we're all out of the way for the rest of the day. Yes. Thank you, Blu-ray. Thank you. Appreciate it. You ready to take the librarian? Here's another one.
So
Go.
I'm calling myself a moron because I didn't realize that after this semester I will be done with all of the required
Yay.
classes for my master's besides the portfolio class.
Oh, that's
I
important.
thought I had 2 more to go after this. Just saved myself $3,000.
Hey, you know what that means? Cookies. Yes. $3,000 in cookies. Go. Buy them now. Ah, awesome. Congratulations. Saving money's cool. What's up?
Bagels and cream cheese for everyone.
Hey! I don't know how much cream cheese 100 bits can get. I think it's like a little spoonful, so you're all going to have to like kind of lick out of the spoon like a bunch of kittens with a spoonful of milk. Like, here you go, guys. Meow, 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 meow. They do that. They share. Let's see, what's up?
A rubber room of your very own. Enjoy!
Woohoo 39 moons.
Wow.
Thanks for all the pumpkin fun.
Blackthorn, thank you. Appreciate 39 moons. Tom Bomb, no, I didn't get it yet. It didn't show up yet. I know. I didn't go to the P.O. box yesterday. We were going to, but we woke up late because we were up late. Went to bed at like 3 in the morning. What the bleep? You.
Sorry, I've missed you for a while. Thank you for all you do.
Yay. The purple line up there says there's a hype train going on. Of course, we're not screen capturing it because, you know, hype makes me a little anxious, you know? So, I don't know. I guess we got limited time. What is this? Oh, yeah, now it's like, oh, more people. I'm trying to read it off screen here. It says hype train, sub gift bits, next level. Oh, there's levels now for hype trains. Is there an express one that ends it easier? You know, just want to get from point A to point B. No? Okay, whatever. No, I don't do that. Let's see. Thank you. Good morning, Pum'Kin. I missed a lot of good mornings. Irritated Librarian, hello. Good morning. Also got a crochet commission. There's more crochet commissions. Nice. Ace of Diamonds, hype trade. I know you saw my hello, but hello. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry I missed my hellos, so you re-hello if you need to. Como Freak, hello. Mama Evie, what's up? Sleep. What is sleep anymore? I have no idea.
I love your bits.
More bits.
And thank you for them.
Ah.
Fine. Maybe this'll get bagels and cream cheese for everyone.
Oh, that'll work. All right, nice. Yo, that hype
Good
train.
vibes.
Thank you. Dude, that hype train up there, I know it's like you guys can't see it, but it's so distracting on my screen. Just like, all I see is confetti. Oh, this is so weird.
The train is new, but it unlocks new emotes for anyone adding in 100 bits or more.
Oh, there you go. Good. So people get new emotes. That's nice. Do I get to choose the emotes or are they just random? I don't know. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Hype train seems like a subway in New York. Wouldn't that be cool? Yo, everyone aboard the hype train. No, they don't go woo. They're like, like bing bong. They don't even have the bing bongs anymore. Where they had inaudible language where it's like closing door, bing bong. You know, and that's it. And the doors would close and trap whoever didn't get on and just drag them for another 12 blocks. I don't know. I miss the old days. Let's see. You can pass out snow cones. Hey, there you go, snow cones. What's up? Good morning, Jade. What's up? Jade, what's up? Blood Orchid, hello. Ordering Valentine's gifts for Valentine's, but another one of the best things I could get him for the website. I got a little Carnage Comics. Oh, there you go. That works. Fine with that. What's up?
Just a few more just because I've missed you.
Hey.
Cheers.
Travis Bundy, thank you. Appreciate. How's it going? What? Danny Phantom, what's up? Playing Don't Starve Together. Good morning. Well, of course you're not going to starve together. That's the whole thing about Don't Starve Together. You can always
Welcome
eat the
back,
other
you
person.
crazy
What's up?
individual.
Hi.
Have a cookie.
Reindeer hat. Oh, yeah.
Sup?
54 moons. 54 moons. That is a lot of moons. What's up?
Thank you for all the good vibes. My dad's kidney is now functioning normally, and even though he was off chemo for a few weeks, the stuff still in his body caused the cancer cells in his blood to go down, which is a really good sign.
Nice.
He starts a different chemo this week.
Nice.
Hopefully, this kind won't cause kidney failure.
Yeah, that's
There is
bad.
nothing wrong with insanity when you see what normal is.
All right, there's a lot of things coming up, but you know what? Tell your dad to keep fighting.
Welcome, my
Fight it.
unstable friend.
Come on, beat it up. Beat up that cancer. There you go.
Welcome back, you crazy
Oh,
individual.
that's good, man.
Have a cookie.
Have a cookie. Thank you. Oh. Marilyn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, which are rolling in now.
Welcome back, you crazy individual.
Ace of Diamonds,
Have
you
a
got a
cookie.
sub. Nivet Art, you got a sub. Spirit Pegasus, you got a Sean Authority. You got a sub. The Authorita. Sean the Authorita. What's up?
We
Thank you.
are
All
mad
mad
here.
here. You hear that? Pretzel vendor that didn't bring any pretzels. What are you doing out here? He's mad too. What's up?
The emotes are on a table made for the train. 5 emotes per level the train gets to, but only 1 unlocks each time it runs. Maximum once an hour.
Oh. Oh, that's limited.
Happy to catch your stream. Feeling better after getting lungs stable, although I need to see a specialist, but I'm better for now.
Oh, good. Glasgow, that's good. Everybody get better, especially for now.
Normal is overrated.
What's up? 49 Moons Warlord, thank you. This has been crazy. Like, I just showed up here. 15 minutes of nonstop generosity. It's weird. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. It's good. It's getting me out of my funk. Dude, I had a terrible week, man. I spilled coffee. You have no idea how messy this got. Ugh. Now I'll talk about the catastrophic coffee spill. It took an hour to clean up. An hour.
Some bits for the hype. Also in other hype news, the Color Out of Space movie based off one of the best Lovecraft horror stories hits theaters in less than a week. So excited.
Oh, I wonder if that's any good.
This Pumpkin Guy video has been brought to you by the newest recipe, hamburger soup. A soup that contains veggies, ground beef, beef broth and tomato juice combined into one big meal. Hamburger soup. It's a hamburger, in soup form.
That's a sloppy Joe. What's up?
All aboard.
Yay! Hype train. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank
Steve.
you.
Foamy is cute. What's up? Thank you for the sub. How's it going? Are we good? I still didn't get to say hi to everybody. Okay, can I do a blanket hello today? Hello, everyone. Yeah. Azos, hello. Laser, hi. Coffee abuse, no. No, man, I don't know what happened. It just exploded. What's up?
Get these biddies.
Bits. All the bits. Summon the witch. Giving us bits. Da-na-na-na. Magic. What's up?
How dare you spill coffee?
No, the coffee spilled itself. All right. I had nothing to do with it. It pushed itself off the counter. Okay. It was like, I can't take this anymore. All you do is take and you never give. You know, and it was just like, ah! That's what
Random
happened.
bitso randomness.
Bits of randomness. You received a level 1 hype train emote. All right, we got a level 1 hype. What is it? It's like a scary eagle screaming in my ear. What is that? What is that? That is like, yeah. Like if I had to put a voice to that emote, it would be like, that's the kind of voice I get. How's that a hype train? If anything, that makes me want to get on a different train and keep going. That's scary. Oh my God, look at that thing. Who did that? Like, look at that. Doesn't that look maniacal? Oh, man. Let me get some coffee. It's scaring me. Don't jump, coffee. I'm just going to... A little bit. Ha! Looks like a Digimon. Yeah, Digimon's been on something for the last couple of weeks. Wow, that's like a homeless Digimon. Like the Digimon nobody collected, so it's just sitting in this little alcove somewhere, just being like, you know, that's the voice he has. Also, make sure the mic levels aren't too jacked up, because sometimes we're too loud. Let's see. That's an eagle. I thought it was a buzzard. Yeah, that is some janked up eagle. Maybe if we put sunglasses on it, it'll look cool. Now no, the way I did that, what do you call it? The sunglasses mod for emotes. That's my brother, Vile Vulture. My condolences. Oh, man. Did you discuss Cyberpunk getting delayed until September? No, we didn't. But I'd rather have it be delayed and that much more better. That much more better? That much better? Okay, that much better for it, you know? Let them test it out and make sure there isn't any janked up glitches. That's good. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with games being delayed. I hate when they're rushed out early and I'm like, oh, cool, I get to play it. And it's all just busted. I'd rather have to wait another 6 months and be like, oh, finally I get to play this. And it works. Hey, imagine that. Imagine. Yeah, imagine developer. Wow.
Spice lattes for all.
308. What?
Artificially flavored.
Have a coffee on me.
Yay, coffee. All right. I will. Thank you. I appreciate that. Raider hat. Thank you. And ship it out.
Coffee doesn't have sentience, Jim.
You don't know that. You should see the stuff that Zograd sends us. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, wait. No. Okay, the coffee spill. Now, what is other stuff to talk about? I gotta talk about a poo later because the whole thing is irritating the bleep out of me. Hypocrisy, double standards, and all that. What was the other thing? All right. PG been binging on a YouTuber called Hornet King. He feeds hornets grubs and his pet squirrel, Humphrey. Really? All right, pet squirrels, nice. I think we've had our fill of squirrels here, though, right? I had messes like that with coffee. My old machine got to the point where it didn't allow the drop to the coffee everywhere. What a waste. I know, right? It was weird. Okay, here's the coffee spill, right? We go to pick up the cup, right? And it's like, you know, 'cause we always put a lid on every coffee we ever drink just because we don't like to make a mess in case it spills. You know, at least there's that little bit of barrier. Literally, the top pops off. And I'm calling out Tervis on this because we got a nice Tervis mug. Apparently, their secure tops in this case just did not work. Tervis. So we lift it up and just for some reason, it just poop, plopped open. And we're like, whoa, and it just like fell. It fell. And now here's the thing about this coffee. Hold on.
Love your content. Been watching you since the Newgrounds hype of the early 2000s.
Hey.
Even had my nethead named after Foamy the Squirrel. Glad to see you are still making great stuff.
Squirrel. Got a little Arnold Schwarzenegger there. Get to the squirrel. Thanks, robot. Foamy, thank you. Appreciate it. That's weird saying that, right? Thank you.
At mommy_Evie, happy birthday.
Mama Evie, happy birthday! There you go. I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Mama Evie. It's your birthday. Do something with cake. I won't judge. Do whatever you want. Okay. So the coffee explodes. It goes, right? Gets all over the place. Now, the coffee is a hazelnut coffee. Now, for those who don't know the intricacies of coffee, hazelnut has a slight stickiness about it, okay? Like whatever flavoring they put in there to make hazelnut, it's inevitably a little sticky. So, coffee goes everywhere. Now, the layout of our room is a little complex. We have multiple shelves, drawers, pile of things we use for streams, arts, computers, equipment, compact discs, records, DVDs, Blu-rays. They're all over the place. At a moment's notice, we can just turn around. What do you want to watch? Yep, well, I got it right here. Put it in the Blu-ray player. All right, there you go. So much stuff. All right, I will say, as messy as this was, it was a best-case scenario. Because it spilled all over the place, got all over the place, yet only damaged like 2 CDs and 1 book. I'm talking about like, I can't really, this is like busted. Now, CDs are fine, but I'm talking about the booklets inside, and the book is something I didn't even care about anyway. And the other one was we actually had a duplicate of. What? Right. Apparently we had Garfield's Halloween Adventure just sitting in our room for some reason, and it got janked up. But we got another copy, so yeah. So it takes us like an hour to clean this up, and it is just dreadful. We're picking apart all these discs and stuff and checking the booklets, making sure blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, all in all, it was a waste of time and coffee, but at least not a lot of stuff got janked up. Like, it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Quite literally, I think we have like, what, a 12 by 12 area that is actually free floor space. Everything else is either cat toys and papers and stuff like that. The paper, actually, surprisingly enough, all the papers, discarded stuff, literally saved the other stuff that was underneath it. It was like acted as a barrier. We had a level of trash to block all this coffee that fell all over the place. Sounds worse than it is. You know, we might be unorganized, but we're not filthy. There's a big difference. So there you go. That was pretty good. I know, now people are going to be like, Jim's a hoarder. No, we're not a hoarder. Everything is exactly where it needs to be. Yeah. So that was the big catastrophe the other day for us. But, yeah. And then there was the Apu news. But let's see if I missed anything. Rip arts and stuff that get soaked. It was weird because most of the paper was just like kind of junk paper of like, you know, crumbled up. Oh, this drawing is terrible. Throw it on the floor and just get back on the next one. Here's the thing, too. We do have a waste paper basket, but we always miss it. So that's why there's always papers all over the floor. We're like, all right, terrible. I'm going to draw with, it's terrible. Missed again. You know, and before you know it, there's like 50 pieces of paper on the floor. Saved by the trash. It was really, it was good, though. I mean, I was a little bit out of shape because I'm like, you know, just cleaning it up. We had to like double clean it because it was sticky. It was
Your generosity
crazy.
confuses
Travis
me.
Bundy!
Does not compute.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Get better. Travis Bundy. There you go. Only Galaxy. You got a sub from Travis Bundy. Thank you. Appreciate the generosity. Is that going to pop up? Okay, it did. All right, good. I've been drinking tea since coffee has been making me nauseous. What? How is that even humanly possible? Huh. Weird. What kind of magic is this, person 2? It's a coffee spell. Greetings, Wolfneck. What's up? How's it going? Been there. Water damage is the worst. Why is water damage the worst? You usually use water to clean things. It doesn't work with paper. Why is that? Oh, this paper's dirty. Well, we just put it in the dishwasher, you know? Paper, get better. You've been terrible for like hundreds of thousands of years. What's wrong with you? It was like 2,000 years. Let's see. All hoarders say that. Right. No, seriously, like, in all seriousness, like, we actually have limits. If stuff gets too messy, then we clean it up. So, but we weren't at that stage, but now everything's clean because we had to clean it. But there you go.
And if hamburger soup isn't enough, then try this. The ice cream and fried chicken sandwich.
That doesn't make any sense to me because by the time you even get to the end of the sandwich, you have melted ice cream in between the chicken. It seems really weird. You know? Who wants to eat cold fried chicken? It's terrible. I like warm fried chicken. Actually, I've never had cold fried chicken because if any time there was fried chicken in front of me, I would just eat it before it even got cold. Same thing with, like, Chinese food. I've never had cold Chinese food. I've had cold pizza, which is delicious, but I could go for a slice of cold pizza right now. Here we go, back to food. Chaos Circuit, what's up? How is everyone today? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody. Sir, and if you don't, we got that hamburger soup. Thank you, by the way. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector of knickknacks. Yeah. Well, people send me stuff. I'm glad nothing that anyone sent us got ruined. So rest assured, your stuff is safe. Which we do got stuff.
Chocolate soup, it's just melted ice cream.
What? Chocolate soup is just melted ice cream. Yeah. Why is there chocolate soup? That doesn't even make any sense. Who makes chocolate soup? So if you're a little kid, you can be like, "Mom, I'm going to make myself dinner." Well, what are you going to make? Soup? And you lift out the chocolate part and you just like melting a bunch of chocolate on the stove. What?
You want hoarding? I was bringing groceries out to a customer, and there was a janky car taking up one of the spots that was completely filled with garbage. The trash was bulging out of a broken window, and only held back by a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's weird. Yeah, we literally don't have any garbage in our car, so it's like, it's fine. Yeah, we're usually good like that. Like, literally, our messes are basically work-related. Like, if we did not work, there would be literally just empty rooms, frankly. You know? It's like, literally, everything is just work-related. It's so weird. There are 3 stages. Pack rat, lots of stuff, but organized. Overstuffed, lots of stuff. Disorganized, hoarder, lots of stuff. Things growing. Yeah, we don't have any growing. I know, we might be either 1 or 2. We're not organized, though. But we are in our head, if that makes any sense. Like right now, I'm looking at a stack of sketchbooks. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. There's like 12 different sketchbooks. But if I was asked, okay, which sketchbook has that one cartoon that you did about blah, 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 I'd be able to find it in like a second. Because they've been stacked in chronological order. So, I know, we're good like that. It's weird. Tell me words.
Those cars are nasty. I saw one, it was full of trash except for the driver's seat.
I know, right? Yeah, I've seen those too. It's really scary. Like, I'm surprised police don't pull those cars over and they're like, yo, all the trash in the back of your car is obstructing your ability to look behind you. Chocolate soup does exist. It's not what you think. It's made similarly like a soup and served with bread and sweet cheese to melt. Chocolate and cheese? Ugh. I missed the diabetes guy. He's still alive, by the way. Have you ever tried ramen noodles cooked in Campbell's soup? Don't add the seasoning packet. It makes it taste so much better. No, I haven't. No, when I get ramen, I'm going to go to a real ramen place if I can ever find one. Ms. Al, what's up? How's it going? Those cars... No, I got that. Hello, Jim. Pauline, it's been a while since I've been watching this stream. Been busy at work. Hey, you're working. Cool. Saberwolf, what's up? And spending time with the wife and the dog. Recently had surgery for the 2nd time. Recovering from cancer. Please send good vibes for the recovery. Yes, good vibes. Dude, everyone's recovering from cancer. Do it. Recover. Thank you. Good vibes. I'm tired of everybody getting sick. It's terrible. Oh, more good news. No, Dave Mustaine, who had cancer, he's getting better. He's actually rehearsing again. He's going to go back on tour. All right. Guy from Megadeth. Yeah. That's good. It's good news. I want to hear people recover, not getting sicker. That's my annoyances. The Titanic held at the sketch of the roads and all those years underwater, right? Hey, Hey, Pum'Kin Guy, people are complaining about the 5th DLC Fire Emblem characters. Also complaining about the Fighter Pass 2 being $30 instead of $25, and the second Fighter Pass has 6 characters instead of 5. Oh, well, that's a Nintendo problem, I guess. I don't play Smash Brothers, so I have no invested interest in it. But I'm tired of season passes, I'll tell you that. I think the cops are just looking to avoid secondhand stink from those car hoarders. You imagine being a cop, be like, do I really want to pull that over? I can smell them from here, and I'm like 12 cars back. Let me do my job. Whoop, whoop. You pull them over, and you'd be like, yeah, excuse me, sir. You have any idea why I'm pulling you over today? No, man, what's up? What's going on? I wasn't going too fast, right? No, you weren't going too fast. But I couldn't help notice that... You ever see those old Peanuts cartoons, Charlie Brown or whatever? He had that friend, Pum'Kin. He always had this dust cloud following him around. Yeah, I remember those. I used to watch those as a kid. All right, well, here's the thing. Remember there was that big dust cloud that used to follow him around all the time? Okay, here's the thing. I pulled you over because I thought you had an exhaust issue, but no, it was just gross, disgusting garbage cloud, okay? And here's the thing. My eyes are watering just standing here, okay? So think about the children, all right? Just on the other side of the planet. This is how smelly and disgusting your car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car, sir. I'm not touching you, and I'm not even touching this doorknob. Just please get out of the car, or I will just have to taser this entire car, and I'm sure there's something flammable that will go up. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. You imagine that? That would actually be kind of funny. You know, a guy gets all belligerent and a cop just like goes to taser him, but it catches like fire to a piece of paper and the whole car goes up. What's up? James Bundy. Oh, Mama Evie, you got a sub. Thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you for being here to get a sub. That would be really cool. What, no, a flaming garbage car? Dude, that's something that you'd want to see in a movie, like one of those movies from the 80s that thought the 90s were going to be really bad. What, like Class of 99. Ooh, you know, whatever it was called. Dust clouds. Oh, man. Pigpen. What's Pigpen? Yahoo News. I didn't keep up with the Simpsons. Oh, apparently the Hank Azaria guy is like, oh, I'm not going to do the voice for Apu anymore because I don't want to enforce a negative stereotype. Yet, a little bit of research, just a little bit of research, will tell you he has done voices for the following characters that could be considered stereotypical. Mr. Sparkle, Cletus, Bumblebee Man, Akira, Cops, which is basically a generalized statement, stereotype for cops, Dr. Nick Riviera, and basically every mafia guy in The Simpsons. So, hey, Mr. Hank there. As a person who knows an Italian guy, we are quite sick and dismayed at your portrayal of mafia people from... That's a stereotype that's been around since like the 20s. Are you kidding me? You're worried about the Apu guy? From like, what, that's like a 90s stereotype? Hey, this thing's been around for 100 years. So, hey, Hank Azaria, you're enforcing a 100-year-old stereotype of Italians. I'm very disappointed in you. Wow, way to be a hypocritical piece of crap. I don't care that he's done a lot of character voices for The Simpsons. He's just going to do... I'm not going to do this one. Why? Because somebody complained about it? Well, hey, guess what? Hank, I just complained about it. Okay? And this guy, hey, he's an Italian-American there, you know? Hey, grandfather came over here. Yeah, you know, he was always hassled all the time. I'm very offended by this. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Most Italians have a sense of humor. Oh, gee, I forgot about that. Or is that a stereotype? No, man, I want to say it's all or nothing, Hank. Especially the Cletus character. What's up?
Oh, mad. Here. Hello, Pum'Kin Guy. I'll have to be lurking. I'm at work. Hope you have a good day.
Clockwork, thanks for being here. Lurk away.
Cletus is offensive, but it's just my opinion.
There you go, Cletus too. I'm tired of all these slack Joel, you know, what do they call them? Middle American white people who just, they don't have any teeth. They're all trailer park, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Hank. Oh, what was that? You still like making money? Oh, that was it. You literally build your career on making numerous stereotypes, okay? You're full of crap. And hey, I like the guy's work, and that's why I'm so upset that he's not doing the Apu voice anymore. And maybe it's just me, but I never looked at Apu as a stereotype. Hardworking immigrant who's got his own business. Yeah. Just like, what was that? Oh, some Italian Americans that came over here to this country? Oh, like your grandfather. Yeah, he was a barber, right? No, was that stereotypical? Yeah. His grandfather came over to this country, became a barber. Had his own business. Just like Apu? What was that? Wow. Oh, wow. Those lines are just, they run so parallel. It's amazing. Hank Azaria, you're a joke. Sorry. My humble opinion, but he's a hypocritical piece of bleep. Anyway, don't mind me here. Hillbillies. Hillbillies. Yeah, there you go. There's a big difference between hillbillies and rednecks. Rednecks have jobs. Let's see. Apu was actually really cool as a character. I loved Apu. You know, he was literally in hold on.
So, instead of stereotyped representation, there will now be no Indian representation.
Right? Everyone's gonna, dude, here's the problem. If you're gonna represent a character from a particular country, there are gonna be accents that have to be displayed, and whether they're stereotypical or not, that's how they sound. When I've called tech support people that had a very thick Indian accent, yes, they're like, hello, how can I help you? Thank you for, that is what they sound like. And granted, I am not of that thing, and I can't do probably an accurate representation of the language, but that's what they sound like. That's what they sound like to me. Doesn't make them bad people. Dude, your grandfather had a thick Italian accent until it was literally beaten out of him during a time period. You know, and you'd be that guy who's like, hey, la 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 la, you know, that kind of thing. And it's just like, that's still a stereotype. What do you think Mario is? Super Mario Brothers? Oh, it's a Luigi. You know, I've never met an Italian that talks like that. You know, what, maybe in the 20s, but I've never met them now. They like don't exist, yet the stereotype still does. So, what was that? Hank Azaria? Oh, you're looking up the word hypocrisy. Okay. Dude, I really did like Apu. Everyone agrees here. There's like, Apu is a great character. You know? Hold on.
Hot Diggity Demon on YouTube did a great video on Apu and how the way they depict him on Simpsons is really flattering. He's a man who owns his own business, has a doctorate in computer science, is friends with Paul McCartney, has no problem getting the ladies, and in his spare time likes to build furniture and then have a discussion about where it could be placed in a room.
Yeah, that sounds like better than average American, frankly. You know, Americans basically can't find work, don't have a doctorate in nothing, can barely buy furniture, let alone know where to put it in a room, and have difficulty picking up women. So, yeah. Wow, Apu's such an offensive character. I guess if I was an average American, I would be. I'd be like, how come all these immigrants are doing better than us? I'm upset. You know, please. And, you know, nobody's going to watch this, and it's not going to create enough impact. He's already made up his mind to not do it, but, take it the next step, Hank.
Cheetahs is what rich jerks think poor Southern people are like. The Beverly Hillbillies were less offensive and more accurate to what most Southern people are like.
Hey, there you go. There you go. I'm very offended by Cletus now. But I'd say, you know, because here's the problem. A lot of people don't care about the, I would say, just your generic white stereotypes. People don't care about that. But what about Italians? No, they've been lumped into white people. Hey, oh my God, who does the voice for Groundskeeper Willie? What's up?
Does this mean they're going to cut the Quickie Mart, or will it be under new management? 30 plus seasons to get to this. Oi? Right.
No, who does the voice for Groundskeeper Willie? You know, because there's another stereotype. Like, seriously. You know, dude, I mean, you could nitpick at every character in The Simpsons and be like, stereotype. Dude, Homer's a stereotype, you know, dumb, fat, white guy, you know, your average American, right? Oh, there's another dumb, fat, white guy, you know, stereotype. So apparently nobody's going to fix that, but, you know, Hank Azaria, wow, you're such a champion of the cultures of the world. You're just so good. Yeah. No, I'm waiting. I'm gonna be real curious if he's gonna still be doing the mafia people in that. Because you know what? Fine, you can bypass all the other things if you want. But hey, as an Italian American here, I'm particularly offended. Very offended. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow, I should make a movie about it. What was the other one? The problem with, I don't even know the Simpsons character mafia names. I don't know. How about the problem with Hank Azaria? That's what we'll call it, instead of the problem with Apu. And I love the way, as soon as that news came out, the guy who did the Apu movie, he's like, oh, look at me on Twitter, everyone. Did you see my movie? Look what I did. Look what I did. Shut up. You're basically ruining cartoons. Congratulations on being such an adult. This offended me. Let's ruin it. Hey. Speaking of hypocrisy, guy who did that, problem with the poo, I would like you to champion Italians as well, because there's a lot of Italian stereotypes in The Simpsons. I think you've made a lot of headway and you've done great work. So, of course, since you're concerned about all races and everything other than your own, you're going to tackle this. I know you're going to tackle this. This topic is very important to, all Italian Americans across the globe. Come on. What's up?
He also does comic book guy. As a nerd, I find that offensive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I don't.
No, it is offensive. I've been to comic shops. It's very, very disheartening to comic book collectors.
You can't be racist against white people. German, French, Irish, Scottish, Italian, it's all the same.
Well, yeah, says the person of none of those races who is now racist. That's what I'm saying. Yo, if you're lumping Italian, French, Irish, Scottish, Italian, and basically every European into the same category as white and you can't be racist, then yo, that's racist. It really is. Yo, because if you went up to a French person and be like, oh, you're the same as every other Italian I've met. Dude, it would spit you in the face and beat you with a baguette. Or is that stereotypical? I don't know. I'm having fun with this. Oh yeah, and Germans are so much like the French too. They definitely got along in the 40s. They were the best of friends because they were so similar.
It'll be a matter of time until Simpsons is ending soon anyway. Not only because it's not funny anymore, but because actors are leaving and dying now.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Simpsons had a good run, 30 years. I'd be lucky to get to that, but wow. Twitter is cancer. Yeah, pretty much. Anyone check out SpaceX test? Pretty cool looking. No, I didn't see it. Comic-wise, actually, sadly accurate. That's a stereotype? Worst stereotype ever. Let's see. If you live in Alaska, are Canadian Southern to you? Maybe. Trick question. Is it offensive that Hank is Italian so he can theoretically get away with being offensive to Italians? Oh, it doesn't excuse the fact that it's Bumblebee Man. Or Dr. Nick Riviera. Or Cletus. If anything, then, why is this Italian guy making fun of Americans? And as an Italian, why is he enforcing an Italian stereotype? That's even more disappointing. That's like, In Living Color. It was an old show that had a lot of stereotypes. Let's see. I'm convinced Disney will keep The Simpsons alive by having it completely made by AI. Yep. I would celebrate The Simpsons ending by playing The Simpsons Doom mod for Doom 2. There's a Doom mod for... Wow, Simpsons Doom mod? Oh, I want to play that. We need to ask Kermit, Andy, and Time Dragon what the bleep is going on across the pond. Why? What? Beanie flavored coffee with cookie dough. What? Cinder toffee, caramel popcorn, and Turkish delight flavor sugar-free instant coffee. What? I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm curious. Definitely more
How
offensive.
do you know this
What's
stream is not just a figment of your imagination?
How oin.
Hey! Destructor! What's going on? How's it going? I hope you're living well. How's it going? 47 moons. Yes. Nice. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's up?
Can I make a suggestion on a new show that seems pretty decent / good so far?
We'll see.
Owl House just aired the second episode and it's pretty nice.
Is it?
The lesson of that episode was if you wait around to be the chosen one, then you'll never accomplish anything. Just go out and do it.
Yo, no, that's like common logic. That's like, yo, I'm waiting here to find the perfect person by never leaving the house or going on a website or talking to anybody. And it's like, yeah, you have to take action. Inaction doesn't solve problems. Now, what? That's not immoral. I refuse to watch it now. Thank you. I'll actually check it out. Let's see. At this point, The Simpsons had a bunch of manatee writers, not Family Guy, like that one South Park episode claimed. Yeah. Honestly, as a Danish American, I would love to see more Danish stereotypes and stuff like The Simpsons. What's a Danish stereotype? Like, I have no idea what a Danish stereotype is. I don't know. I guess there's more accentuated European stereotypes that people can poke fun at. We French slap you with frog legs. Oh, man. South Park is always fresh. Remind me of the older Simpsons where they mentioned that it was easier with animation because of the different voice of Ned Flanders. Plus, you can replace them and nobody can tell the difference. Diddly inference. Yeah, I remember that.
The Simpsons just aren't funny or retentive anymore. What was shocking and new in the 90s is old and tired now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Everything does get a little kind of like, you get it. What are you doing? Are you putting lyrics in here? I don't want to put my hands up. I don't want to head my nod. How do you head a nod? Oh, no, it's dyslexia. Nod your head. Okay. Go.
Massively stupid people offend me. Can we ban them?
No, I tried. Apparently it's freedom of speech or something. But it works. It seems to work the other way. If an offended person gets offended, then they can definitely censor you for some reason. It's so weird. Way to go, world. You've ruined everything. Their ancestors were Vikings, so there's something. Oh, there you go. Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss? Is that a thing? No, that's Swiss. That's my point. No one knows what a Danish stereotype is. Nobody knows. What's a Danish stereotype? Google, what is a Danish stereotype? And you'll just get a blank page. 404, stereotype not found. It'd be ridiculous. Heard this on a live stream last night. 100 things to do before you die. Surprise, yelling for help wasn't one of them. Why would you do that? Danes are happy and eat a lot of pork? Question mark? That's all I can think of. I don't know. Do they? Now I gotta look it up. Anything Seth MacFarlane gets funnier with age. I don't know why. You know it doesn't. What? Trash gremlins. Thank you. We got a rated. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh yeah, we got a follow thing because it's like a follow thing to stop bots. I'm sorry, but there you go. Thanks for being here, everybody. Frenchie Fry follow. Thank you. Appreciate. Swiss Miss is a brand of hot chocolate. Oh, I know what Swiss Miss is, but I meant like Swiss. That's not Danish, is it? What's up?
You know Raptor Moan here.
Hi.
So tired.
What are you doing?
So angry at these lesson plans. Screw a TPA. I'm so done with all the crap I have to do for it, and I have no time to work on my creative projects because of all the freaking paperwork.
Yep.
The only good thing that's come from this semester so far is that I get to see my family more than once a month.
Nice.
Jim Cheer 20.
Nice. That's good. Bright side. Let me get on paperwork after this.
When I think Danish people, I think Vikings, black metal, and drunk fights with Swedes.
Yeah, see? I guess that works. That's kind of a cool stereotype, though. Who wouldn't want that stereotype? I'm a Viking.
There are
cool.
two things I hate: people that are intolerant of other people's culture and the Dutch.
Oh, God. Thank you, I guess. The most stereotypical Danish portrayal would be from the Scandinavia and the World webcomic. Oh, there you go. Look it up. Great. But to the Danish feel that the Swedish chef from the Muppets are a Danish stereotype. Oh, the guy. Really? Huh. Denmark is the king of Scandinavia. Vikings, they aren't that boring. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what if your stereotype is just being massively cool, you know? I mean, like, how do you work with that? I know, I can't think of a bad thing to say about Danish people.
Friday night. Fight all Swedes.
Oh, my God. Anyway, your futon collapsed. Why? And I got to tell you, paperwork is terrible. Because we're actually doing a healthcare thing for like whatever affordable tax healthcare thing. Dude, you know how much paperwork they want? I call and I say, yo, this is the paperwork you want? I could send it to you. They're like, yeah, that's exactly what we want. We send them the paperwork and they're like, we don't like this paperwork. I'm like, what? This is what you asked for. Well, we changed our mind. So now I got to find something. So I got to be making phone calls and doing paperwork tomorrow. It's stupid. No, it's so annoying, man. It's like, yo, you're overcharging me for healthcare too. Give me some tax credit here or something. And they're just like, maybe. We'll see. Like, I make jack anyways. I don't know. They keep taking my money. It's not much of a... there needs to be a comic, a film, or a video game that pokes fun at the easily offended. Like, didn't you already do that? Go watch the cartoon Triggers and Safe Spaces. Foamy the Squirrel. That pretty much sums up everything. What have Vikings done for the world lately? I don't know. They just discovered everything. I know a lot of people are like, yo, Columbus has discovered everything. Yay, Columbus. No. Vikings were here first. No, but in school, Columbus. Columbia. Shut up. Meant work. Meant work. Swiss Miss is brand of hot chocolate. I know, you said that already. I know it is. I state again, but going to have done to the world. The government should be for the people, not the other way around. What world are you living in? When has it been like that? I think the last time that happened was 1776. What's up?
More humans.
Geez, can't believe it's been so long.
Valley Dracu, 54 months. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you, 54 months. Appreciate it. By the gods, I'm glad I finished school before they started pushing their agendas. Yeah, hold on. I'll...
Pretty sure the Native Americans discovered this place first.
No, they had no idea they were there. You know? No, the Vikings had to come over and say, hey, Native Americans, you realize you're on land, right? They're like, what? Yeah, you wouldn't have known that unless we told you about it, right? Huh? Discovered for other people. You know what I mean? Because the other Viking people had no idea it was here. So it was just, same thing with Columbus. Hey, we didn't know this was here. Wow, beautiful. Anyway. Oh, no, here's the thing about agendas in school. It was weird because we had to go to the dentist to get our teeth cleaned and all that other stuff. The dental hygienist is like, blah, 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 hey, do you get into politics? And we're like, no, we don't get into politics. Last thing I want is somebody with sharp instruments in my mouth disagreeing with something I might say. But they were like, their kid who's going to school is just like, yo, I can't keep going to school. Ma, every time I go to school, there's always some teacher complaining about politics and trying to tell me how to think. And I'm like, yo, shouldn't teachers not be pushing any kind of political agenda? Shouldn't it just be like, here's what you need to exist, not here is our view, you better follow it. That kind of thing. I mean, isn't that kind of sad? What's the point of going to school then? So you could be lectured at? This is like one of those, it's like Pink Floyd's The Wall. Everyone's just sitting in a classroom just being told what to think all the time. No, you should be taught like learning things that, not points of view. A point of view is something you should learn on your own and not be forced. This is what you think. Wait, I haven't experienced enough of the world yet. Why do I think this way? Because I'm a professor. Well, you're a pretty bad one if you think that's how the mind works.
Technically, it would be the Asians that discovered the land first, which is why they share skeletal features with Native Americans.
Okay, fine with that. Or is that a stereotype? Hank Azaria, please inform me on stereotypes, because I'm not quite sure. I know he seems to be the authority, though. Him and that quote-unquote comedian that didn't like Apu. I know. It's really weird, because the guy who did the problem with Apu is supposed to be funny, right? And you figure he would appreciate or have a sense of humor. You can't sell yourself as a comedian if you're not funny or receptive to humor. I don't know, say something bad about pumpkins. I can roll with it. See what I did there? Pumpkins can roll. See? Stem cell research? No? That's all I got. Trees discovered America. It was the trees. No, it was the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs discovered America. And where are they now? It's Fat Chicken offended by Patty and Selma, right? Yeah, Patty and Selma are offensive to chain smokers. Or people who don't smoke anymore and now are anti-smokers. Can they still... Do those characters still smoke on The Simpsons? Marge's sisters? Patty and Selma? Because they were like hardcore chain smokers, weren't they? People are allowed to have the freedom to think for themselves and not have to think the way other people want them to. Yeah, don't tell the schools that. Science is a blueprint of God's work. Come on, man. Yeah. Read your Bible. I actually like cartoon pumpkins. In fact, what Drew won't guns blazing. Pew, 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 pew. There you go. Nami not Logi. Okay. Kids vape these days. All right. Yeah, smoking's for old people. Kids vape now. Sorry, boomer. Sorry, zoomer. Let's see. They say the only reason pumpkin still exists is because pumpkin spice and it have all gone extinct without it. Does that offend you? Yes. Because now we're being used merely for our blood. Patty and Selma are lesbian cat ladies. They're feminist stereotypes minus the cats. Do they still smoke, though? The tomatoes had it easy. We just rolled around, pretty much. You're free to think the way I tell you to. Yeah, pretty much. What are we, North Korea now? Speaking of North Korea, hey, North Korea, how come you don't look at South Korea and say, wow, we could be better? I mean, they're right there. They're right down there. Because we watched, what was it, the South Korean film, The Fox Family. It's basically about basically foxes who become human and they're trying to break a curse of being foxes. It's kind of interesting. So they open up a circus and they're trying to like abduct people or whatever. If you've never seen it, it's actually kind of interesting. They have a sense of humor there in South Korea. North Korea, not so much. Hey, great leader. What, can you just like look over there? Just go peek behind a border, you know, import some of their DVDs or something, whatever you got to do. They make some fun stuff. Train to Busan, come on. There was actually a pretty cool anime for that. Train to Busan, for people who cares. I know, look it up. I forget what it's called, but it's done pretty well. Yeah, but I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, literally between North Korea and South Korea, I'm like, one is making like K-pop and all this other fun stuff, and then like North Korea is just being like this old curmudgeon who's just like, meh, we don't like anything. I'm important. Come on, dude. North Korea, come on. Get yourself together. Tear down that cultural wall. You're literally right there. You can literally cross a border and have fun. Why would you not do that? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not into politics, so I don't understand. I'm just saying, you got a great industry in South Korea, not so much in the North. Let's see. Anyway, Penny and Salmon are also negative stereotypes of DMV workers. I've never run into anyone at the DMV that's bad as them. I have once, so. But yeah, there's that too. Simpsons had a cat lady who supposed back surgery, became a lawyer and a doctor, and then she adopted cats to cope with the stress. Then burned out. Oh, okay. Did you hear that actually someone put the sword of the Disneyland the first time, pulled it out of half of the sword completely, and the other staff and the other sword to get to do the upgrade because no one person did not get to the king and get in trouble. Well, then what's the point in that? What's the point of having a sword of stone unless you're going to like make them king of Disneyland? That's stupid. I want my money back. The sword was broken. It wasn't pulled out complete. Oh, well. That's Disney for you. Just selling us broken swords. What's up?
Apparently North Korea doesn't recognize South Korea as an independent nation. North Korea considers itself to be the sole legitimate government of Korea, and claims all territory controlled by South Korea.
Yeah, how's that working for them? North Korea, get off my lawn, pretty much. Thank you. Go on YouTube, watch a series about the North Korea that escaped and are eating American barbecue for the first time. Their stories are frightening. Yeah. North Korea, get off my lawn. There was an idea for North America, and if people are taking it back to whoever settled it. No, we're not getting to that. Flintstones, come on. Let's see. Let's further compare to the tussles of North Korea are only two Korean. That's so weird, though. If I was working there, I'd have to take an knee. What? My liege. I know, right? At least you would have had fun with it, right? The whole sword thing. You pulled out the sword, and you'd be like, hey, my liege. Hey, you just make them have a fun day at Disneyland. They're literally kings. But no, I guess not. Can Thor pull the sword out? No, I think he's on fire right now. Go.
I've heard that those propaganda drops in North Korea frequently consist of USB drives with music, movies, and TV shows. U.S. law enforcement shows are very popular.
Really? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we got a blip. We had a lag. Stop it. All right. North Korea is in denial about dictatorship. Suck in. Yeah, pretty much. Schools are forcing parents to vaccinate their kids, or the kids aren't allowed to go to school. Good. Yo, I am all about vaccines because of science, okay? I don't want to hear about anti-vaxxing anything because you know what? Polio. Yeah, look it up. This is why the flu season and everything else has been blown out. All of a sudden, measles are taking over entire states in the United States. Oh, measles outbreak. Well, why did this happen? Well, nobody got vaccinated because they read something on the internet and they're dumb. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's all die now. Thor's too fat. What? Exert himself anyway. I wonder if Miami Vice is popular in North Korea. Oh, God, I hope not. At the risk of the question being stream taboo, do you ever take recommendations for future Foamy Rant episodes? We got so much. What's the next one you're working on? You're working on virtue signaling, and then the other one's about cancel culture, and then, oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. We got so much. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, it's going to take us at least a year to get through all the content. So, I mean, you could toss something out there, but I don't know if we're ever going to use it. Vaccine causes autism. I think autism causes autism. What I really want to know is, how do you speed read? I know what resources you did to try to learn so well. Actually, I don't really speed. We learned how to speed read by, and we're not even really considered speed readers, because we wanted to get our schoolwork over as quick as humanly possible, but we wanted it to be accurate. So we would just scan stuff for keywords. And basically everything else you can fill in a blank. So if you're reading something about science, basically you got to look for the numbers, and basically chemical things, and then you just put all that stuff together, and there you go. So, and we kind of look at, it's weird because we're a little, what do you call stupid or something?
It's just because even Jermaine needs to smile occasionally.
Yeah. Well, you did that thing where she smirked or something. She looked cutesy in that style. Did you color that in yet? Eventually? I don't know. Anyway, in our brain, text registers as an image, if that makes any sense. Seriously, when we look at text, sometimes when we're not being dyslexic, we'll actually look at it as an image. So we're very familiar with images because we're visually minded. So, I don't know, it's weird. So like the word "the" is like a picture in our head. It's not really words. So when we have to actually spell something, we're atrocious with our spelling. But you know what? We're good with pictures. That's why we can scan through like records and CDs or anything that has a spine on it that we got to read. Books, especially, we could go, okay, there's nothing here I want. It's weird that way. I don't know. We're very good with logos, too. I know, it's weird. You should only vaccinate your kids if you're 100%. Wow, here we go. We're not getting into vaccination thing. Personally, I think it's important to do with a lot of things, but others don't feel that way. And I'll let science sort it out because I don't have the time to be arguing. If anyone was looking forward to these games, Final Fantasy VII Remake of Cyberpunk would have been pushed back. Yep, they have. Here's the thing. After learning the thing for Final Fantasy VII and how they're doing episodic, like $60 a piece things, I'm not looking forward to that now. I don't know how much you know about this current thing in gaming, but Destiny 2 community is currently trying to solve the siege puzzle. One streamer made 30,000 came to sub alone this week, so streaming nothing but data input and puzzle solving. I know we got some subs today, so that's good. How do they make 30,000K just doing data? Oh, God. What am I doing wrong? Okay, streamers, people who watch other streamers that are a lot more popular than we are, what am I doing wrong here? I know, I converse with community and stuff like that, and I'm kind of good vibes, and we got information, and I don't know. Forget the names, but Korea created about a Japanese couple and a husband, big name director in Japan, the wife famous actress from movie to Korea, and one of them ended up in France for a love story, movie to a couple of really? Could they do that? That's crazy. I found that when I read books that it's mentally watching a movie. Yeah, I can see that. The British Academy to launch an anti-vaccination activism is calling for more academic journals to be more activist. No, science shouldn't be activism, okay? Science is science. There is data, there is theory, there is experiments, and then there are findings, okay? That's how science works. Science doesn't function on emotion. But this math offends me. Well, okay. I'm sorry you overdrew your checking account, but I'm sorry if that offends you, but math is math. Sorry. Yeah, hey, you know what you do? Go to the bank and tell them your mortgage rates are offending you. So see how that works. Doom Eternal is all I'm after right now. There you go. You know, yet you don't get your yearly flu vaccine. Well, I pick and choose. Because from my experience, most people who have gotten the flu shot end up getting the flu. On the other hand, I've never gotten a flu shot and I've never gotten a flu. So, no, we had flu once. We managed. Whatever. So, it's that thing. Go.
To quote my favorite book, when was one, the universe doesn't care what you believe.
Yeah, pretty much. Universe doesn't give one bleep. You think a supernova is going to be like, oh, well, Earth is going to get offended if they get obliterated. So, maybe we shouldn't do this. No. Science is just like, this is what happened. But shut up. This is what happened. But I don't, shut up. That's basically science. Science is a big shut the bleep up. What's up?
Science breaks limits and turns things from science fiction into reality.
There you go. That's why I like science.
Apparently they are making an American reboot of Train to Busan.
Boo. Boo. Boo-san. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't make an American version.
From what I've been told, the yearly flu vaccine is created with what the medical community believes will be the flu strain that year. This year they were apparently way off.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. It's like predicting the weather. Well, this. Hey, we're expecting a flu front coming in, but things could change. So we're gonna give you this now, like all the equipment to go out for a snowstorm, and then it ends up being 90 degrees, and you're just sitting there sweating and dying. I don't get guesstimations when it comes to this is what we think is gonna happen. No, they can't get the weather right, and they got radars and satellites and stuff. Flip that, man. Earth can't be offended after being blown up because it's dead, pretty much. Imagine Earth getting offended when aliens want to build a freeway where it's floating, right? Where did we leave off? I missed something. Maybe see Mallory Lewis is doing. Maybe it's possible to do some shows with or not. I don't want to do collabs. I don't like doing collabs because then I got to sit there and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Dude, you guys are my collabs. This is what I'm doing. This is my collaboration right here. I'm talking with people. That's me. It's me collaborating with life. I'm waiting for Train to Busan 2. There was a prequel. I mentioned it. It's an animated one though. When I was little, I was vaccinated with chicken pox, whooping cough, and yet a few months later I got chicken pox, smallpox, and whooping cough at the same time. That's rough. You had chicken pox as a kid, too. It was like the best 2 weeks off from school. You were like, yay. It was fun. Yeah, you were a little itchy, but who cares? Let's see. Just prove that Hollywood is out of the days and greedy for more cash. Enough is never enough. No, it isn't. Train to Busan or Train to Busan? What? No. PG, the problem, they're not doing anything wrong, but you're not giving in to the stupidity that is our culture. Your cartoons make people think, they make people question. Uh-oh. I'm making people think. Let's see. And that's not what most people want these days. It sucks, but I personally have a lot of respect for what Iwo Press has done over the past almost 20 years. Hey, there you go. See, it makes it worth it. Yeah, you're in the Colbert group now, where you're too smart for a general audience. Because everyone's just like, show me cat videos and something funny. Nobody even fell down in this. This is stupid. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think the channel suppression on YouTube is helping much either. Because remember when there was the first adpocalypse? Hold on.
Most vaccines are only 85 to 95% effective. No vaccine is 100%. That's why herd immunity is so important. And that's why everyone needs to be vaccinated.
Yeah, well, science. No, remember when it was the first adpocalypse and everything was going down? Did anybody notice the view count from our VODs, right, was at like 200,000 views per episode. All of a sudden,
This isn't an anti-vax point, but I will say there is an issue coming about now. Some soldiers from Iraq are getting cancer and illnesses, mainly cause of malaria. Soldiers were vaccinated for malaria, but for the strain in Africa and not the strain in the Middle East.
Yeah, see, there's a problem. No, science. Let science sort it out. I'll let everyone else be the guinea pig, and then when it works, I'll use it. No. Foamy episodes used to get around 200,000 views, easy. And it was like there was this whole adpocalypse thing. Yo, that dropped from like 200,000 to about 30. So yeah, apparently the channel's more difficult to find, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why it's like, all right, here we go. So it's hard to get out the content too, because it's like it's so buried underneath everything else. It's just like, whatever. But we just keep doing what we're doing. And I don't want to spend a small fortune advertising everything to be like, hey, everybody, I'm still alive. You know, so everybody spread the word. That's all I got to say. Imagine anti-vaxxers when you discovered a vaccine for the zombie apocalypse. Dun, dun, dun. The people who promote my philosophy get attacked from revolved every direction when though the purpose to encourage thinking for oneself, the basis of moral code in reality. Yeah, nobody likes to be told that you should think for yourself because they feel like they're thinking because they're following somebody else who thought for them. So they're just like, I already thought because I watched this. Yeah. Okay. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to, offend your mighty intellect out there because, you watch something from somebody else who thought for you.
A year and a half. Society still deems you as unfit to wander the street.
Unfit!
Rest a while in your pillow-filled room.
Pillows. Izatsu, thank you. 18 moons. I appreciate. I'd like those alerts updated. There's like 30 different alerts, but the same ones keep. How random is their random alert thing? Oh, man. It takes forever for a new one to pop up. Think Copa because a lot of the playlists got childized. No, we didn't have an issue with Copa just because all our stuff is clearly not for kids. It was before Copa when they tried to
I appreciate your existence.
Hi.
Now.
23 moons. Thank you. It was before Copa when they tried to clean up everything to make it more kid-friendly that you believe your channel got kind of repressed and pushed down a lot in search results. So there you go. So it was like, yeah, they wanted to clean up YouTube, and then they made it so clean that it was technically for kids, and now they're getting janked because now, what is it? What a FCC or whatever? They're like, hey, your website's for kids now, so less money for you. And YouTube's like, wait, we were trying to clean it up. That's basically like cleaning up your room and then somebody walking in saying, no, I don't like this. I don't like what you did here. This isn't suitable. And then you're like, what? You wanted me to get rid of all the garbage. What happened? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird out there, but, my mistake, it was a South Korean couple. It's been a while since I saw that episode of Mystery at the Museum. Oh, Mystery at the Museum. Mystery at the Museum. I watched a couple episodes of it. It was pretty good. Hello, Evie. Evie! Evie's here. Evie. How you doing? You were streaming yesterday. I missed it because I was doing everything else in the planet. So, YouTube keeps screwing up month by month. They get, and they are in huge denial over it. I really wish YouTube would just say to themselves, we gotta fix all this. We gotta fix all this, make specific categories for, all they have to do now is kids, general audience, mature. Get all your ad revenue people, because I know everyone likes ad revenue, and have them work accordingly. You want your stuff, it's so simple. It's so simple and logical that they're just like, they just keep trying to do everything but the simplest solution. And I think it's like they're overthinking it. All you have to do is make categories. And you basically have to sign in to view whatever category, Go.
I just fired YouTube. I've given up on them and have moved on.
Oh, there you go. It's going to be difficult to find content now. No, but essentially, YouTube can be stripped down to the following thing. 3 categories. Mature, general audience, and, kids. And basically, all you have to do is anyone who goes to YouTube, you make them sign in. That's your age gate. General audience could be 14 up, 13 up, whatever it needs to be. Below that, kids. And if you want something mature, 18 up. Done. Age gate. But people could lie. That's not a responsibility. Check what your kid's doing. That's all. Simple. It's so simple. What's going on? Or is everyone at YouTube scrambling a way to make things more complex so they can keep their jobs? Yo, I could probably replace 100 people with this idea. Simple. I just don't understand it. YouTube hands the beep off of the archive of shows I can't get anymore. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, even our cartoons are getting kind of slowly picked at, man. All the old stuff, we make nothing off of. Someone had to manually put his video not for kids, and someone at YouTube keeps manually flagging them for kids. His content isn't really for kids, verbal-wise. Well, yeah. And I've noticed that there's something in the back end of YouTube that's changed, that's been messing up the content we've been posting. Because everything has to get reviewed now. Literally, everything has had to be reviewed. You know, between streams, old cartoons, new cartoons, everything is pending review. It's insane. I don't know how people can get out timely content anymore. We do stuff 2 weeks in advance just to kind of compensate for that, and still there's issues. Have you heard Eminem's new song, Darkness? Songs about big shootings, using his celebrity to push people to register to vote and put people to... yeah, whatever. Let them settle
YouTube will
it out.
eventually get their stuff together when they start losing a crap ton of money cause people stop using it, though by that point, like Tumblr, it will probably be too late.
Yeah, pretty much. Then everyone will go to Newgrounds. Newgrounds! Yeah, they're doing a thing for where you can actually support them, but what's up?
This is your problem. You're using logic, but YouTube is a logic-free zone. Stop it. You're just gonna give yourself a headache.
I already have a headache. I would call it a skull-crushing migraine at this point. No, because like here's the thing. It was interesting. Dawn observed this. She was at work, and it was like a bunch of kids just like hanging out, just doing whatever, and they were on Twitter. And they're like, yo, Twitter's stupid. And these were like 15-year-old girls. And they're just like, Twitter is dumb. Like, dude, if Twitter's gotten so bad and the internet's gotten so bad that like even kids are just like, yo, this is stupid. Yeah, because TikTok is so much better. TikTok is just embarrassing. It's just like a bunch of people just, duh. Maybe that's a thing. Should we just be more duh? No, but there's so little logic left in the world in entertainment. We kind of want to keep that going, you know? Because I think people need it. People need to think. Anyway, thank you. What do you think of the Discovery Channel saying that they found mermaid life forms? Well, it's a Discovery Channel, much like the History Channel. I put no weight in anything they say. This is affecting model maker channels because apparently model kits are all for kids. Yeah, you should get one of those anime girl robot model kits from Japan. Have them build one of those where, there's no chest plates. And, see how kid-friendly that is. Ugh. Google loves not paying. Yeah, I've noticed every month. Are YouTube employees afraid that if they do the simple good things, they'll get fired? Is that it? Probably. No, I've noticed like every couple of months, every website does like, oh, new features added. Like somebody behind the scenes is like, hey, guys, we got to keep our job because everything's running too smoothly. Let's implement new features that mess everything up. And then they need us for another 3 months to keep things up and running, keep things going. And then after that 3 months, they're going to want us to remove it. So we'll remove that thing. We'll implement something later. And that's how they keep their jobs. I mean, like, seriously, how much back-end work does any website need now? I mean, there's only so much. Most of this is automated. What are these people doing?
Coming up next on the used to be about History Channel, aliens in the Civil War, hunters in swamps, and our latest hit, Florida the Show.
Yeah. No, I don't even watch it. Like, this is the thing. When a History Channel gets so stupid, I can't even watch it. And then I'll be in school and they'll be like, well, why don't you want to learn about history? Because I watched the History Channel and it's a bunch of garbage. So inform me otherwise as to why I should care about swamp, aliens, Civil War, and all this other stuff when it seems like a bombastic sci-fi show, according to the History Channel. And this is why nobody has an interest in it. Ancient aliens. Shut up. It's like you're ruining literally our history by throwing aliens and everything else in there. I wouldn't even dismiss the possibility of it being an actual thing. I'm not going to dismiss that. I don't know. I didn't live there. But, not everything's aliens. All right? Not everything. There you go. Those Gundam blah, blah, blah models. There you go. Like I said, you make people think, and people don't want to think. Why don't people want to think? I love when things make me think. I hate when I'm not thinking. When I'm just sitting there watching something going, duh. This is why I watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Riff Tracks or something, the old ones. Because it's like at least their commentary makes me think. What's up?
Planned obsolescence if something tech companies constantly do with their software. Windows beaked on Vista.
No, Windows Vista was terrible. I love 10. 10 is fine. Rarely have a problem with it. I don't know, everyone doesn't like it for some reason, but, the internet, there's always somebody who doesn't like something. What happens when Shrieky is exposed to extreme temperatures? He's fine. He's like invulnerable. What's up?
Coming up on Animals Planet, more episodes of Bigfoot hunters, building tree houses, and fat people playing in mud.
Yep, fat people playing in the mud. Yep. Oh, God. I don't know. Speaking about TikTok, Fortnite devs are using people to post videos and make popular ones and make their new emotes, getting people to do their creative work for them. I think to compensate is infamy. And yeah, but didn't Dental Floss guy want to sue what do you call it, Fortnite for the dance, as did the Carlton guy, the Carlton dance? They took my dance. Shut up, Carlton. Get another sweater and put it around your head. Let's see. Jim is too smart to go do this, make money, so it's good enough. Do you need to worry? Dude, it's like, right? Come on. You're too smart to make money. Huh? I'm sorry, you're overqualified for YouTube. Wouldn't be the first time I was overqualified for a job. Let's see. I'm tired of Karen's not making sure little Billy is watching an appropriate video and letting YouTube raise her child. Yeah, remember when people used to complain about the television raising their child? Oh, you're letting the television raise your child. Blah. Now it's like the internet. You're letting the internet raise your child. Apparently, we have a long history of parental negligence. Oh, God, I used two big words at the same time. Oh, I just lost viewers. No. Negligence? What's up? Let's see. Don't forget the Puppy Bowl. Oh, yeah, there's a Puppy Bowl. When's the Super Bowl happening? I don't know what that is. Bigfoot hunters. Bigfoot hunters. Every episode, we find nothing. We just wander around a very dimly lit forest with green cameras just, oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Of course you heard that, because you're not deaf, okay? Of
Welcome
course
back,
I
you
heard.
crazy individual.
What's up?
Have a cookie.
All the moons,
All the
Jim
moons.
Shrieky.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate 54 moons. That is a lot of moons. That is a lot of moons. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate. That's cool. Idiots don't want to think because it gives them headaches. Dude, if I have no problem getting headaches from being exposed to new ideas. I'll take some extra aspirin to be enlightened or intelligentized. Is that a word? I want to be intelligentized. Where they're like it's an alien ray. We're going to intelligentize you. Oh, I understand stuff. You know? Maybe that's what we need. The government needs to work on a not stupid ray. Raised man, what type? Typical woke person. Yeah. Now, typical woke person is everything offends me because I feel it should. That's what woke is now. Woke equals I complained a lot, so I must be better than everybody. TikTok, China owns the parent company. Congratulations, the Chinese government now has all your information you gave to site, right? TikTok. Well, Tencent also owns 10% of Fortnite, too. So, you know what? They got that as well. So, yeah, nobody digs deeper than what they're doing. So, whatever. At least Facebook's an American company. Is it? I don't know. I actually played my violin in public yesterday. Maybe I'll be good enough to play more. Oh, nice. There you go. All right. We need more street performers. The people lost probably like negligence is what? Underwear. Negligence. Yeah, I don't go to Victoria's Secrets to buy their negligence because it's too expensive. That's negligee. That's why I said negligence. Oh, God. That's the way I feel right now. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. You ever just go out in a society and you're just like, my God. You're literally like looking around and you're like, how do these people even function on a day-to-day? Like, how are they even still breathing? Like, if it wasn't automatic, they would just stop and die right there. This is how dumb people, oh my God. Oh, I'm in society with them. No. Hey, what's up?
Coming from someone who's actually been Bigfoot hunting.
Oh.
It's basically just camping in spooky areas. Whatever they are doing on hunting Bigfoot breaks all the rules and is annoying. Same with those ghost hunter shows. OMG, did you hear that ghost come out and fight me?
Yeah.
Saw a preview of Thundercats Roar. WTF. It should be called Thundercats Derp. Why God, why?
I don't know. Society. Thank you and thank you. Yeah, I always like those ghost hunting shows where they're walking around. They're like, come out, ghost, do something. I'm like, yo, let's just assume there is an otherworldly entity floating around here. Do you really want to tick off a spiritual entity that could, I don't know, mess up your electrical wiring in your brain because it's spooky powers. Or just, curse you. I don't know, leave the dead alone. They got enough problems. Facebook isn't an American company. Boo! Victoria's Secret's negligence. Negligence. I think I bought that perfume once. I didn't care for it. Made me smell like irresponsible. That'd be a good parody thing. Now from blah blah blah. Negligence. Smell like irresponsibility every day. Wow. Yeah. Bob smells like he just is totally incompetent today. That's amazing. What's his secret? Negligence. 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 Oh, God. Somebody's working on it right now. Hey, I got an idea from that pumpkin because I had no ideas of my old negligence. It's weird. I feel like the internet is just a series of thieves stealing from each other. That's like, especially on YouTube. Anyway, Flying Spaghetti Monster. I'll buy that. Victoria's Secretions. No, thank you. Yeah, if you want them pre-moistened, right? That's funny. Come on. Let's see. Sponsored by Beyonce. 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 Let's see. Okay. Good. There's a lull. Let me get something to drink. Negligence. I don't get on the topic of politics much, but I love the way that when there's a Democratic debate, they're just basically bickering with each other. None of them are on the same page. We're not even talking about opposing political parties, regardless of political party. It's like, okay, Democrats, Republicans, whatever. They get into a debate to see who's going to be the candidate, and they're just ripping each other apart. You're terrible. You're terrible. I'm like, yo, just... I have no faith in any of you now. Literally, none of you are on the same page. What is going on? Oh, man. And, of course, the instant you go off screen, chat starts moving again. Of course. What is this? Early celebrity becomes... What? Becomes a has-been. What? Every celebrity becomes a has-been. Pretty much. It devolves into name-calling and accusations. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, what is the... It's like, for those little political debates, it's like, shouldn't you be tackling issues and explaining how you're going to solve them as opposed to saying, oh, I respect my competitor here, whatever, blah, 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 but they're a complete liar and full of bleep. I'm like, yeah, what the... You guys are supposed to be on the same team, right? Can you imagine if a football team functioned like that? Oh, jeez. I totally,
There is nothing wrong with insanity when you see what normal is.
Hey!
Good Sunday, everyone.
Autumnbreeze, what's up? Thank you. 6 minutes, appreciate. Thank you. Political debates are just schoolyard fights with a big budget, pretty much. And a lot of red, white, and blue behind them. What a sad display and atrocious use of the American flag. Putting it behind a politician who's just going to belittle and bicker the common individual and their quote-unquote peers. Yeah, that's what the American flag stands for. A lot of bickering and condescension. Yeah, ideally a primary which should be the policy fight. Pick the direction, right? Yeah, not personal accusations being thrown. That's why I'm independent. Political party smart enough not to get on TV with others. Yeah, but then they get lost in the shuffle. Hey, that's your problem. You're like an independent. See, you're not on side A or side B, choosing sides, so you get lost in the middle. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. We should pick a side and just, have half the people rally against us, and then the other half people support us. Yeah, independence. Like we got to seek out the smart people to make up their own mind, and there's so few. Ugh. I'm more mature than politicians. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry, haven't you heard the American flag is offensive to non-Americans? Okay. Well, then they're not Americans, so. The words of man, facts don't care about your feelings. Facts don't care about your feelings. But they should, but they don't. Let's see. No. We're not getting on politics. I just made a point of saying how people on the same team are bickering with each other. So it's
The problem is they have no difference of opinion where it comes to any issues they are actually running on. So it leaves almost nothing outside of virtue signaling and one-upping each other left to fill the time with.
And then what's the point? If they're all on the same page technically, just say, all right, who's going to live the longest to carry out our goals? That's basically it. Okay, which ones can actually make it for 8 years? That's it. If you're all on the same page, what's the problem? But I want to be president. Well, I thought it was about the greater good. But what about me? What? Shouldn't all the candidates just get together and all run together? Like one could be president, one could be vice president, one could be, cabinet, blah, 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 blah. Why not? I would love to see that. I would be amazed at any party who says, all right, here are all the candidates, and here's what we're doing. We are so aligned in unison with what needs to be fixed with this country. We are not even running against each other. We are joining together for one party and one people who will actually get things done. We are literally so sure that we can make this country better, we're not going to even bicker with each other. We know this will work. You have your president, vice president, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's it. Every candidate gets a position and they move forward. Will it ever happen? No flipping way, because ego. Nobody wants to be, but I could be president. I don't want to be vice president. Huh? I would be massively impressed. I would be astounded. And that has never happened in human history, and there's a reason. Because human behavior, basically. Facebook, Google, Twitter, Apple, who gives a bleep? They have to publicly against the U.S. government investigation. They information want to be a bleep. There's a lot of bleeps in there. China's finance system, which includes the second internet of the country because money. Yeah, pretty much. But that would make it too much sense. Can't have that, right? At this point, politics is such a reality show that there is even a current president. Let me read that first. Very bad. That shouldn't have come out. Yeah, I know.
Not to be political, but isn't it amazing our current president is a man who wasn't born nor breed into politics, who in late life decided to enter politics and won. Isn't that the privilege of American living, to decide what you want to do at any point in your life?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been able to run into politics if he didn't have billions of dollars backing him. That's the other thing. Like, he'd probably be a really good politician back there, but we don't got that kind of money. No one's going to even care. You know what I'm saying? You imagine if you became president? Oof. Oh, man, people would hate you just because you'd be logical. Whenever you bleep. What? I don't like having a bleep. Since you may have start shipping them to other nations. Yeah, that's never going to happen. I think the good thing about this is at least there's an election every 4 years. You can always cycle out what you don't like. I just want Bernie to walk on stage with a flamethrower and torch everything. No, we're not. Would you stop? Okay, here's the thing. Politics, done. Don't even bring it up. We're done. Done. I literally one point of people just bickering amongst themselves and a concept of a political party. Candidates all, being so aligned that they would all run as one collective group. That was my idea. That's it. We're not getting into current presidents, past presidents, any other presidents, blah, blah, blah. Stop. Done. Just to prove a point, I'm walking off screen to get coffee. Politics is evil. Evil? I think you would be a good politician, though. I really do. Because you'd be 100% logical. And that would be the problem, is because we would probably be so logical, it would be scientific, and people would be offended by it. Because if you had to cut a budget for a certain thing that affected people, but was for the greater good, you would do it. You'd be like, sorry, we have to cut this because life. People would be like, what? This is why we don't have cable. Let's see. Thrift store finds. Thrift store finds. No, we got no thrift store finds. But, Sophie, are you here? No, we got stuff from Sophie sent us stuff off of our Amazon wish list, and the Segos sent us stuff that we still haven't had a chance to show. They're all Colt plushies, and just in case they're watching, I want to let them know that they did show up, and I want to show them, but I want them to be here because they're cool. But, I mean, I could just show them. I feel bad, though. I don't know. Let's see. Pumpkin head for president. What, like the actual pumpkin head? Oh, that'd be cool. You imagine a state of address. Oh, Pumpkinhead, why did I vote for him? Join the coffee party. Yeah. There's other stuff. Oh, Danzig's coming out with a film. Danzig. Now you wake up, right? Danzig. Great. No, he's coming out with the film, what is it? Veronica. It was based on a comic he did a long time ago, and apparently they made a movie. It's coming out soon, I think in like March or something. Yeah. Mother, go and see my movie now. That kind of thing. That'd be pretty good. I might be good. I'm always up for horror movies by people. Who? Danzig. Glenn Danzig. Misfits. People are like, who's Glenn Danzig? What? That's sad. Oh, man. Come on. He was like horror punk. He was super important back in the day. Danzig with a film, yep. Yeah. I just imagine looking at a mailman when he comes over to your place and be like, is this where Pumpkin, right? No, this is why we do P.O. Box. What song besides Mother do you know? Oh, God. I know more Misfits songs than I know Danzig songs. But for Danzig, if you want something off the beaten path, Black Aria. It's literally an instrumental kind of score for the film that never existed kind of thing. Look it up. It's very symphonic, It's interesting. It's dark. Well, it used to be hard to come by, but not anymore.
Have you seen that video of Danzig's house? It's nasty.
No, I haven't. I don't care about his house. What am I going to do? I never liked that, like those shows like Cribs and stuff like that, where they go to celebrities' houses and stuff, where generally 99% of them have like these crazy lavish things, and I'm just like, I am seeing all the dollar signs as they're walking through the room, and I'm like, wow, you guys waste a lot of money. I mean, that's my thing. Dude, you walk through our place, it'll be like, oh, well, okay, most of those were gifts and thrift store finds. Well, they probably spend like, what, $30 a week on food, maybe? If that. The refrigerator probably needs to be replaced. Eventually we will, but not now. Let's see. Danzig, what? Like a horror movie? Like what the bleep guy did? Yeah, dude, yes. Look it up. It's called Verotica, Verotika, something like that, by Danzig. So or just type in Danzig movie, it'll come up. And Black Aria, too. Yep. Twisted Cane is a good Danzig song. There you go. Who cares how much money you spend on your house? I don't know. Apparently, people who decided to make a whole show out of it. I find it weird. Like, am I the only one that thinks this way? Okay, hypothetically, you're a celebrity. I understand a celebrity would want privacy because there's a lot of weird people out there. But, I have seen people, like, living on top of mountains. And I'm like, thanks for the follow. I'm like, and the amount of money they spend on stuff, like, inside their house, I'm like, what the bleep are you doing? Even if you had that money, say you have millions and millions of dollars, I just couldn't in good conscience do that. I couldn't. It's so weird. One thing I would do, okay, if I could, I would like to have a super good sound/movie theater room where I could, like, sit and watch a film uninterrupted, have, like, really good sound for music and stuff like that. Basically something artsy like that, right? And I have people come over and they can watch a film and, it'll be nice. That would be about it. But I like a car, dude, I'd get an electric kick scooter, I think. An e-bike. I see celebrities with like 12 cars and they're all like Bugatti level. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, no, it hurts my mind when somebody's driving around in something that costs more than a family makes in 5 years. Some weird form of peer pressure. Oh, dude, I would totally. What celebrity peer pressure? Oh, look, they live in an apartment. So gross. I mean, what? Wouldn't everybody take Gwyneth Paltrow a lot more seriously in her holisticness if she just lived in an apartment with very humble surroundings? I don't know where she lives now, but I know it's not an apartment with humble surroundings. Yeah, come on. No, I'm tired of like, every celebrity who's so enlightened and wants to be like at one with the universe being so far removed from it that it's like, just they literally have tons of money, they build walls, and they're living a lifestyle that people can't even dream of, let alone attain anymore. And it's insane. Oh, it would be nice to have an old car, like a really cool old car. I would probably do that, like one of those get little rat rod kind of things, like the Munster mobiles. I would love to own the Christine car, but I couldn't do it because here's the thing: I know myself well enough to know I couldn't take care of something like that. I would be so paranoid about driving that around. I'd rather have somebody else be the caretaker of it. I don't even like having super expensive like paintings or anything just because I know I can't take care of them properly. I need, climate control, all this other stuff. It's a lot of responsibility. I would still be, dude, if I had $5 million, and that's not a lot compared to what celebrities make, I'd still be, shopping thrift stores. I really would. You can recommend some dark music, something more instrumental. Nox Arcana. Nox Arcana. Seriously, it's pretty cool dark stuff. Got 3% us two albums from them. They're both very good, very dark and melodic, but not something so dark it'll put you to sleep. Someone tell 90s bombshell celebrities stop giving us health tips. The celebrities and their health tips. Oh, well, here are the health tips, the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, here's the thing. It irritates me so much. When you see a really like built or very good looking celebrity who's like, they're like perfectly fit and they're telling you what you need to do to be super healthy. Yeah. How about having a $100,000 personal trainer hand deliver well cooked and good ingredient meals to your house? That's all you got to do. Have a personal trainer and somebody deliver you healthy food all the time. And you could just be like one of those celebrities who's perfectly fit. Shut up, celebrities. You guys are just living in a completely different world and you have no idea what the average person has to deal with. All right, I'm like, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I'm lucky if I can find a frozen meal that doesn't have a 50,000 milligrams of sodium in it, okay? So I don't die of a stroke. Okay, and you're like, well, just fly in some low-sodium chicken. Shut up. God, it's so annoying. Health tips from the celebrities. Ugh. Why are we living in a country where being healthy costs you so much? It's so weird. Although Gwyneth was ginormous, personal, and shallow, how that's now her obligation to tell us. What? Oh, yeah, no, I remember her in that. She was kind of lackluster in that as well. What's up? Hey, thanks for the follow. Have good games, capitalize on that. Genes, good genes. I read it as games. I would like games. I would like good games and capitalize on those. All right. All you got to do is have good genes. I mean, come on, be hereditary. What's that word? Hereditarily better. Thanks, celebrities. I'm just. It hurts. More stuff than paranoid about someone happening to any of it. My belongings. Call the fit. Oh, I missed it. Repost. Last Friday, I went to the first Magic the Gathering pre-release event for the Rails Beyond Death. As a local game store, I'm happy to front. I was curious as to any type of collectibles or game types you like. I used to like Magic the Gathering, but then it came out with so many cards that I was just like, bleh. Yeah, basically, I just literally can't buy all the cards. I would love to collect more stuff, but you know what? We don't have a lot of time for it. So we're more music people, frankly. I'll buy music every day of the week, but just when it comes to games, it's music I can listen to. But games I gotta beat.
Sorry, I'm late, guys.
Hey, Jordy, 54 Moons. What's up? How's it going? Thank you, appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. YouTube has gone downhill ever since you can't curse in videos anymore. Oh, you can still curse. It'll just be, Reviewed, delayed, and maybe not monetized. GTA's Brucey. Be genetically different, right? Last Friday I went to... No, I read that. Wait a little bit. YouTube... Listening, Celtic... No, wait, what? I need to find a reliable place to sell my Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a fair price. eBay. Set the prices yourself. No, the whole thing is if you're going to sell your cards to a collectible store, they're gonna try to give you half of what they can sell it for. So if if you have a $50 card there, they're going to give you maybe, if you're lucky, 25, and it'll probably be store credit. Or you could go to GameStop, right? Ugh. Blue Lever, what's up? Do you do music requests? Well, no, we don't even play other people's musics because you can't do it. Terms of service. I really wish I could, though. I really wish I could just sit here and just play music all day, but I'm always worried that, Twitch is going to be like, hey, you played this song by this person, and now you're banned forever. Other streamers don't care, but, S. Dark Thorn, what? What's up? Do you like Velvet Acid? Let's see. I have a vague recollection of their music, so it's been a while since I've actually heard stuff from them. Just like GameStop, pretty much. Yeah, GameStop will give you a penny if you use a game for a day. Yeah. But I literally bought this yesterday, and I want to return. I want to just said I didn't like it. It's terrible. Oh well, yeah, we'll give you like $1 for it. I paid $60 yesterday. We'll take it or leave it. They don't care. eBay.
I've been playing Team Fortress 2 lately, and I'm having a lot of fun. It will run on my laptop, and I can play online without paying.
Nice. Yeah, that's always good. I love games I can play that I don't have to pay for. Well, online. You know what I'm saying. See, and here's the thing, like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, guess what? People on PC can play online together and not have to pay for a subscription service for internet, whatever, live you're calling it. Was it like Xbox has got Xbox Live, PlayStation's got PlayStation, who gives a bleep, and Nintendo's got just give us money because we're Nintendo. It's not something they have to pay for. Really, I don't know why this became a thing, but it's so annoying. Dude, playing with somebody online shouldn't cost anything. It's stupid. You're already paying for the internet. Health tip. Eat right and exercise. That applies to everyone. But it's only achievable by middle class. Middle class. There's more middle. Wait, so there's so there's a lower middle class, a middle class, and a upper middle class? There used to just be lower class, middle class, and upper class. Now we're subdividing the classes? It's getting rough out there.
Welcome back, you crazy individual.
That was loud.
Have a cookie.
Hi.
Another month has passed. Where did it go?
That way. I went that way. All right. I took the express bus. It's heading up to Westchester. Go. Let's see. I'll get PS5 when my PS4 dies, pretty much. Considering all the bleep that goes down with GameStop lately, I'll be amazed if the franchise is still operating this time next year. They've gotten so desperate that they're telling employees in store to try and buy people's phones in order to sell them overseas. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to sell my phone to some place where it's going overseas. Hell no. Have you played Ark Survival? I don't like survival games. I don't like sitting there because I try to do enough of that during the day. If I got to go out and forage for food, I'd rather do that in real life than, virtually. Yeah. Oh, I got to build a fire. It's like it's hard enough to get the stove working in our house. So, middle class got fragmented. How bad you got it without being really poor, right? Well, you're still middle class. Yeah, but I'm lower middle class. But you're not lower middle class. Wait, what? Like, it's making no sense. So then lower classes got lower class, lower middle class, and lower upper class? Like, can you just say... at that point, if everyone's stuck in lower class, don't subdivide it. Well, you're making more money than the lower class. You're middle lower class. It's like they're trying to fragment each subcategory to get people to fight amongst themselves. Because like the lower class is like, oh, well, I'm never going to be middle class, and the middle class is like, well, I'm never going to be upper class, and upper class is like, bleep you, everybody. Why is this happening? Okay. Anyway, repost. Tom Sicker, Richard. We're not Fallout lore. I don't care about Fallout lore. What am I going to do with that? What are you, a public school teacher trying to push your propaganda on me? Upper, lower, middle, upper class times 2. Extreme. You know, it's class warfare. It's like, I remember when, like, just lower and middle class was up against the upper class, and now it's just like, you know, lower class is bickering with lower class, middle class is bickering with upper and lower class, and upper class is just like, well, that's a commoner problem. I feel like we're in England in the 1600s. Billionaires shouldn't exist. They should really just start giving out some of that money, though. I'll tell you that much. I gotta say, no, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. So we didn't kill and eat the upper class. Yeah, I know, right? Come on. I'm not. No. See, talking about classes, upper class, lower class, middle class. That's not politics. That's sociology. What? That's social. That's all social public stuff. Well, concerning all the teachers in Fallout Guy and YouTube living. Well, see, that's it. If they had better opinions, then. If you vilify the people who create jobs, eventually they'll just become the villain you make them to be. Yeah, pretty much. You know, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with the upper class up to a point. No, because, like, here's the thing. When you make billions of dollars, I would totally, like, if I was making billions of dollars, that money's going to help other people. And a lot of people do that. Like Bill Gates, he gives millions and millions of dollars to, like, you know, research and stuff like that otherwise wouldn't exist. So I get it. It's a hit or miss when it comes to, like, the upper echelon 1% kind of thing. And who here wouldn't want to aspire to be in the upper class? Imagine waking up not having to worry about bills. That would be so awesome. You just wake up, you're like, yep, all the bills are paid. Let's see. I'm going to go to this healthy restaurant and get something good. Dude, that would be awesome. I would love that. That'd be great. You know, dude, I look forward to it when I can go to the diner and get, like, a sloppy Joe or something, you know? But it's like, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's good to have something to aspire to. I just wish those that made it would be more helpful to others who haven't. And some of them are. So it's like, you know, again, it's hit or miss. You got to really do your research on each individual and then figure out. But, you know, who's going to do that? It's just easier to lump everybody into rich evil, you know? Family history. What is this? Throughout the dark family history, someone who went through either of those, you have more fat, but you can still be perfectly healthy. Yeah, pretty much. It's the type of fat. Social classes doesn't equal politics. No, it doesn't. There's only 2 classes, rich, poor, aka middle class. Yeah, the term middle class is essentially poor now from what I've seen. Like, I think we would be considered. All right, well, according to paperwork, we would be, like, probably lower class at this point. If we're, because we're trying to get, like, the tax credit for the healthcare thing. But we saved all our money that we've basically ever made, so I guess we would be considered middle? How does that work? Whatever. But, middle class ain't what it's cracked up to be, because everyone I've known in it is just like, yeah, it's rough. Yeah, but it's all a scale, I guess. Our Park's root beer. What? Root beer? Root beer? It's not even alcoholic. Middle class think it's dying. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a larger divide. Mr. Beast on YouTube gives back all the time to the world. There you go. Lower class is 30K or less. Well, there we go. There we know. Yeah, we're not even joking. We go by adjusted income for our tax returns. Yep, definitely in it. All right. Thanks, YouTube. Everyone struggles unless you're upper class or the 1%, pretty much. I know. I'm gonna lower middle class myself into what? No. Under 30K. That's like, is that adjusted or gross? Because that's like I gotta figure that out. Lower class people unite. Yay. It's like, how do you unite? Most of us don't own cars, and we'll have to, like, take public transportation. Like, yeah, we'll unite, but probably a week from now when I could get several buses to where I need to go. So this is random. I tried mixing liquor with root beer. It tastes like good cough medicine somehow. Oh. PG, you and Pauline are high class. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you're going by, mentality, we do have, we have refined taste of the upper 1%. We just don't have the financial stability to push that forward and not the irresponsibility to spend the money on it. No, dude, I don't know. It's weird. So single folks are low class. I guess so. I don't know. Everyone's lower class, except unless you're Bezos or Gates, apparently. Where do I leave off? Fist bump. Accidentally punches computer screen. No! Set up a carpool. Some of us literally had the car as an essential to get to work. Yeah, pretty much. No, man, when you had a worky job, dude, you had to take, you had to take a bus at least an hour each way, anytime, any job you had, with the exception of the record store. That was 30 minutes on a good day. So about 30 to 40 minutes. So yeah, dude, transportation is just terrible. Oh yeah, and nothing's greater for the morale of the lower middle class or middle lower class, whatever, not rich people, than public transportation. There's nothing more energetically motivating than being on a bus with people fighting in the back, playing music loudly for no reason, and giving you stink eye for no reason other than the fact that you might be in their seat that they sat in 7 weeks ago. Bros, Twitch TV, thank you. Appreciate the sub. Yes. Yo, I got to tell you, I hate public transportation. It's gotten a little bit better, but I got to tell you, back in the day, it was gross, disgusting, rough, and dangerous. Oh, Thanos is sleepy. Pauline is the classiest lady I've seen. Yay, you're classy. Set up a carpool. No. Hey, Pum'Kin guy, I had to step away from the shower. Stupid bird. What? Oh, man. Oh, is that supposed to be good luck? A bird poops on you. It's good luck? Nah. That happened to you outside the Metropolitan Museum of Art. A pigeon got you. And what'd you do? You wiped it off with your hand and you threw it back at him. Yeah, see, class act. We classy people. But what else am I going to do? You know? I'm glad you carry wet naps around with you all the time. That's good. Numbers are outdated. What? Numbers are at 40,000 is actually the bar for so under that is lower class. Wow, we ghetto now. 100%. Hey, Pump Guy, I had to step away from it. I've already read it. Danny Phantom, I read that. Stop repeating yourself and your bird poop. Ugh. My birthday is on the 23rd and I have to work. Need good vibes. No, call out birthday sick. Be like, yo, I got birthday-itis, man. Yo, no, man. It happens every time this year. Yeah, no, I got terribly sick of eating cake and having fun. So I won't be able to make it in today. Yeah, I think I got a paper cut from opening gifts. So, birthday-itis. I'll give you a doctor's note. Hang up. Did you hear that some cities are trying to make riding a bus free? Oh, please. That would be so great. That's not going to happen, though. Jermaine must be the luckiest lady in the world. Why? She seems pretty miserable. Can't wait for the weather to warm up. I want to ride my bike. Bicycle. Yeah, you got to put air in your tires of your bike. That's all janked. Bird pooped in your hair when he was walking to IHOP. Yeah, birds don't care. You think they secretly laugh about it after that, or do you think they just have no idea what's going on? Yeah. My friend and I were, whistling at birds when one pooped on him. He must have offended it because they didn't get it. Nah, they didn't get you. Oh. Well, there's only so much poop. Where did I leave off? I missed something. Hold on. Let me get more water. I'm feeling it here. Oh, we've been on for 2 hours. Oh. Hank Azaria, fix your stereotypes. Let's see. Yeah, I heard about that Cyndi Lauper story and the bird poop too, but you know what? She went right through it. She's just like, you know what? I'm going to keep singing. And she did. That is awesome. Nah, Cyndi Lauper hardcore, yo. I suppose Rich get a custom bike to replicate Akira. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, actually. See, that's money well spent. Come on. Am I the only one who just started singing Bicycle by Queen? No, I did. Bicycle. I hit that high note there for a while. That's pretty good. So who's doing what? Where's going on? And there was another news thing that I had to say. No, I spent most of the morning complaining about the Apu thing. And then there was Cyberpunk got delayed. Oh, did anyone play the DBZ game? What's up?
Forgot to mention this before, but if you like Nox Arcana, you might like Midnight Syndicate. Very similar to Nox.
Yeah. Now I got some of their albums too. We found them in a thrift store, believe it or not. We're like, Midnight Syndicate. That sounds great. Gimme. I forget which one we got. But I got, I think, 2 or 3. I forget. But yes, thank you. Got a DBZ game. What is it? Car Carrot? Whatever it's called. Yeah, we watched a couple of people play that. I love the style of that game. That game is, it looks so reminiscent of a 90s cartoon that it's just like, I wish more games based at more anime games were made that way. That actually had that really good gameplay anime art style. It's done very good, so good job. That reminds me of the robot chicken short where the daddy pigeon teaches baby pigeon poop and driver snorkel. Well, that's pretty good. Pigeon poops on me. We are having KFC. Kentucky Fried Pigeon. Ugh. Car Carrot. Yeah, there you go. I know, it's Kakarot or something. I just call it Car Carrot. I don't know any better. What? It's good. What? One exists. There's an Akira bike? What? Oh my... Dude, there's an Akira bike. Oh, man. I wouldn't know what to do with it. You know, I would just look at it and polish it every once in a while and be like, oh, look, it's so cool. Take pictures of me sitting next to it, but I'd probably never ride it. That reminds me, no, got that. It's funny though, this was the birthday 1 year and 1 day after mine. You usually end up at a town in Japanese, every place to eat. What, really? Huh. I never got the appeal of Akira. Well, here's the thing about like old anime like that. For people who are into anime, it was one of the few things we actually had access to back in the day, because a lot of people discovered that in like the late 80s, early 90s or whatever. When you had the infancy of anime being kind of brought into the United States, you got to think like pre-internet kind of thing. You came across a copy of Akira, you were like, wow, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's why DBZ and Sailor Moon were just so loved in this country, is because it was one of the few series we had access to pre-internet, you know? So what was the other series? There's like Naruto, where that was like in between internet and everything. Avatar wasn't really anime per se. Like it wasn't made in Japan, right? What was the other thing? There was a couple other ones. Speed Racer, stuff like that. People still like that stuff because it's like, it's an endearing thing. You know, it's when you're just discovering, you know. Oh, there you go. The Inuyasha thing. Like all the older series people still like because it's very fond to them. Fond memories of finding something different, you know. Watch CBZ, Sailor Moon, Thundercats, so on.
The only video game news that has me excited are the rumors that Horizon Zero Dawn may be coming to the PC.
Yeah.
That would be one less reason to try and get my hands on a PS4.
Yeah, a lot of the, hold on.
Tenchi Muyo, Gundam, Card Captor Sakura, Yu Yu Hakusho.
That too. I didn't have access to those, so...
Built by Masashi Tashima over the past 7 years for a cost of around $120,000. It's the only replica with the official blessing of Akira's creator Katsuhiro Otomo.
Wow, 120K? Oh man. Dude, you know what I could do with 120K? Not be lower class, yeah. Ugh. Oh! Anyway, alright. No. Oh, I was going to say something, I lost it. No, you know what would be cool? No, because if anyone's just out of curiosity, don't be ticked off about Cyberpunk being pushed back. It's fine. It means it's going to be that much better for it. Fist of the North Star. There you go. No, I'm talking about like, okay, say you're a kid in the early 90s and you're turning on television because you only have 5 channels to watch. you would be astounded when like either Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z came up because you were like, what? Dude, DBZ, yeah. You know, it's like 3 other people you knew about the series. And you sit there and talk about it and stuff like that. It was a good bonding show for, you know, anime fanatics at the time. You know, as the internet became more accessible, then it's like, yeah, everyone knows everything. And now, you know, the anime verse is so fractured. There's so many subgenres and people are like, whatever. But people still like DBZ and Sailor Moon, et cetera, et cetera. But for those interested in what I'm talking about, the Kakarot Dragon Ball Z game that just came out, the style is definitely something I think more game devs should apply to more anime type games because again, if they can make it feel like you're playing an actual anime instead of having those janky cardboard cutout anime models that they always use in every game, like what's that one?
Normal is overrated.
The corrugated one.
14 months high.
Hi, thank you. Lurk of Oregon, what's up? How's it going? 14 months, yes. But I really wish, dude, wouldn't it be cool if they made a Sailor Moon game like that? Made it look like the anime and it was like really cool or whatever? Because, you know, for those who play anime games out there, you know there's those kind of lackluster character models that are like, yeah, they just kind of changed the hair a little bit and, you know, blah. But those like, it's exceptional. It's an exceptionally well done game. And I'm not talking about gameplay or anything either because I haven't played it. But what's up?
Speaking of games and such, is there any squirrely games in the mix and is there going to be any Funko Pops of some of the characters?
What do you think? We're famous or something? No, Funko doesn't even know we exist. No, somebody had to get them custom made for us. We got a little Pum'Kin guy, a little Pauline. Still cool. They're over there. No, but squirrely game. You're working on it. We have ideas. Again, it'll probably be like a visual novel, multiple choices, stuff like that. But you know, unless we get a hold of a game dev, and I really don't want to get into the business aspect of making a game, frankly. No, I hate business. Okay, here I'm saying it right now. I hate business. Okay, I don't like having to make money. I don't like having to make products. I don't like having to deal with contracts and people bickering and all this other stuff. Because every time I've gotten into some kind of business, it's just been a headache. It's always been a headache all the time. I want to be able to create and just have the stuff out there and people support, and that's it. You know, it's just super simple that way, you know, community driven, and I don't have to worry about stupid demographics and boards and, you know, that kind of stuff. No, I'd rather we make content for the people who want to watch it as opposed to worrying about getting newer people in. So, let's see, we got to have this character so it represents this, and this one should be do that, and did board meetings over what rants we should be addressing and whether they're going to offend somebody or not. You know, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, if the squirrel rants aren't offending somebody, then we're not doing our job. You know. Anyway, Illo Press Funko sounds cool. Yes, they do. DBZ Kakarot uses the same animation engine as Guilty Gear XD and Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, but it's that wonderful 2D shading on the 3D characters. That's what's really cool. That's what I love about it. The 2D shading on the characters. That must be easier for devs too. You know, because you don't have to worry about all the lighting and all this other stuff. It's done so well. It really is. And again, I'm not a huge DBZ fan or anything like that, but I could say visually, that is what I would want out of an anime game. And it's amazing to me. I want more games to be like that. Foamy platformer. No, I don't see Squirrel jumping around a lot. Like, what does he want? You know, Foamy's quest for cream cheese? I mean, what are you doing? It's the easiest genre ever. Yeah, it is. Platformers are easy, but that's the problem. There's so many of them out there. You know, what am I going to do? I'm going to make a Metroidvania foamy game. You know, God, everything's Metroidvania. Basically, a map you have to just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's ridiculous. It's like doing paperwork, platforming paperwork. Root beer is made from 2 types of plants, sarsaparilla. From the boot bark to the sassafras.
Battle of the Planets, Speed Racer, Astro Boy, Ultraman and Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. That's one my dad watched as a kid in the 60s and 70s.
Hey, there you go. It's like, dude, where are you coming across that in the 60s and 70s? That must have been amazing. Dude, that's amazing, you know? Dude, that's when you're like really old school. You're just like, you had to like search for them somewhere. Dude, it's like before VHS even. Come on. It's crazy. Thank you. Another repost coming fast. What? Chat going fast. What the heck? It's been up to, it went up between 2018 and 2019. 45K poverty being 20K or less. 15% of Americans fall into it. Only 15%, huh? Bull. Yeah, from what I've seen, I think it's more than 15%. That's squiffy. There is reason. There's a reason it's called corporate hell, pretty much. Side scroller beat 'em up. Streets of Squirrely Wrath. There you go. I still want to do a fighter. I want to do a fighting game. You know, I think it would be so great. The humor you can put in there and how crass you could be. You know, it would just be so amazing. Side scroller beat 'em up. Okay, RPG where you play foamy ordering bagels at a Starbucks. What? No. One more first-person shooters in the style of Doom. I don't know. I get tired of first-person shooters. Also, the DB was made with so much for the manga and anime references. They force certain low-quality effects, slow down animation, stretch out limbs, ridiculous lens flares, but they put them in just right moments to give the players the feel they're playing anime fights. Exactly. And I saw a couple of streamers playing the Kakarot thing with the... Dude, the special effects, they're really good. I mean, it's really good. It's done very well. But I watched Speed Racer and Kiba, the White Line, and that was it. That's probably all they had. Wouldn't Susie June win every fight? No, I think Foamy would just win every fight. No, because Foamy would have to be overpowered all the time, you know? I think Susie June would be like the Chun-Li, because of the thighs. She'd just be like... But she'd also be super fast because she's got the skates, you know? You'd be the tall one with the super long reach, like, what's his name? The Doll Sim guy? Yoga Flame, that kind of thing. What's up? No, you're not going to read that? Thanks for the follow, but Star Warrior Robbie, Detective Pumpkin Guy video game, mystery solving, puzzle solving, and quick time. I hate quick time events. While chasing and taking on criminals and obstacles. It's LA Noire, but rated PG. That's pretty good. I don't know. What would I do? What kind of mystery would I solve? Like, why there's no coffee in the fridge? What happened to the coffee? And it just turns out she drank it all. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, it's not something I need Columbo for, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Manga reference examples. Yamcha, what is a crater? If you play as Yamcha and win, your enemy gets the dead in the crater ending scene. Oh. When it comes down to it, that's the difference between Ultraman and Spectreman. What's the difference? I have no idea. Besides the color of the costumes. I don't know, color of the costumes. Maybe a foamy fighting game could be my next foamy fan art for you. Foamy fighting game. And I would like to do it. I would like to make it look like the cartoon, though. No, because now if we had a team of developers and people working on the game, I'd be like, yo, all right, look at the DBZ Kakarot game. You want to make it look like that. I want that style to be that reflected in the thing, you know? No excuses. Pauline would make a good mystery villain. No. Look, sleeper cell. See? Oh. All right, anyway. You hate QuickTime events. Why? Because I played, what was it? Dragon's Lair. What? No, dude, you played Dragon's Lair when you were a kid? QuickTime events. Dude, just stop. That gave us nightmares. We got it for the, Xbox. They had a sale on it. We got it eventually. We tried it again. We are terrible. The dude keeps dying. I can't get past like the first screen. I'm still, you know, even if slow it down kind of thing. I'm just going to go into story mode or whatever. Watch cutscenes. It's ridiculous. Pauline goes missing and PG has to find her. I think it'd be more interesting if I went missing. She's got to find me. I don't want to have to do a lot of searching. She could do it. You know, she's got the legs to move around a lot. Okay. You know, plus she got the floaty hair and, you know, fighting hair, whatever that is. God of War did QuickTime events well. Yeah, I still don't like them. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem. When you're dyslexic, okay, when somebody throws an X at you on the screen, you're like, what was it? What did you? You know, it puts you on the spot, messes you up. Foamy shooter, foamy versus a stupid apocalypse. Runs around just hurling nuts at people. I would love that, actually. Dragon's Lair and Space Ace were horrible. They were rough, man. The animations were great, but, dude, they're just rough to play, Sorry for being late, but doing okay now. Yay! Lakota Warrior, hi. Hope, how you doing? Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up soon, though, so don't get too comfortable. Detective Pum'Kin Guy and Coffee House Murder. Dun, dun, dun. What would I care? Like, if I walked into a coffee place where somebody got murdered, I would be like, can I still get coffee? Step over the dead body. We're like, all right, thanks a lot. All right, let's see. Yeah, have a good day. What's up?
I'd pay all the money for a PG game if it was made sorta like the Toast game meets the Goose game. Just making PG try to flop, climb, and nub shimmy around Pauline's house, trying to do things like make coffee, disrupt the neighbors with spooky stuff, navigating the puzzles of a goth-like house just to cause some mayhem or do random tasks.
Why just limit yourself to one little gothic area in New York City when you could literally have an entire island? I'm not even saying New York City. We literally have planned out an entire island. Yeah, we actually do back-end work. So we have, God, there's so much. There's so much. Oh, my God, my brain can't handle it. We got an island. All right. Well, because it's the only way it's going to work. Need an island. Who murdered my favorite coffee house? That would be hilarious.
Trample the weak, hurdle the dead. To get coffee.
Yeah, pretty much. Isn't there a beat-em-up game called, like, Coffee Crisis? I think it's like just a side-scroller beat-em-up game. I think you got your baristas and you have to fight off aliens or something. I don't know. Grand Theft Foamy Bagel. Pillsy could be the vendor. I don't think I would want to buy anything he's selling. No, because instead of like, what you buying, it would be like, oh, what you buying? Like it would just be so weird. Oh, I got this and I got this and I got, just do his jittery thing that he does. It'd be crazy. Edgar Allan Poe versus Foamy. How does that even make sense? Concerning Jermaine in comics, you'd keep buying coffee no matter dimension or layer of reality. Pretty much. Salvador Dali versus Pilsy. I think there'll be a copyright issue. Grand Theft Auto, Great Bird, the cooldown for fixing things, and the lowdown and the scaring off people with logic. Don Bluth animations are great. Yeah, there's now speaking of animations, they're making Tex Avery collections on Blu-ray for people who like the older animations and stuff like that. The Tex Avery cartoons, they're actually like restoring some of them and putting them on Blu-rays. So that's pretty good. It's just like new news that came out. So I'm like, ooh, I haven't seen any of these in like forever. So it'd be interesting to go back and see how they hold up. I saw some YouTubers on GDC talk about the animations in Street Fighter V and Skullgirls, different videos, and both went to some deep techniques on how they achieved their looks. While it was a lot of work to figure out what they were doing, once they got on how-tos, it came pretty straightforward. Yeah, I mean, pretty much is. Yeah. No, it really is. Street Fighter, not so much, because there's like character models and stuff like that, but what is it? Skullgirls is basically like 2D animation for the most part. I see pills A as the continue menu. I got pills to cure death. Oh, there you go. That'd be pretty good. So I'd probably have to, what do you call it? Kind of mine your ideas here, because it's like there is just stuff I completely forgot about that. Like, dude, what was that, squirrel banter? I got pills to cure the death. Dude, I don't even remember doing that. Like, dude, that's like ancient history, and somebody's just like, hey, remember that? I'm like, what? That's cool. We're at that point where fans remember more than we do. I was putting groceries in a customer's van last night. I was pretty stoked when I saw the kids were watching Howl's Moving Castle when Studio Ghibli was still great. Yeah, don't be too impressed by that. Anime is becoming very mainstream now. Dude, not even making it up. You'd be very surprised. If anything, it's going to make anime worse. No, because then they're going to have to deal with the whiners complaining about fan service and everything else. And it's going to get all dumbed down, watered down. And then you're going to have American versions of things that used to be good. Unedited, they hold up great. Censored, they bleep. Yeah. Well, hopefully they won't censor them. I don't think they'll censor them. I hope not. Coffeehouse murder has been killing every coffeehouse owner in the city, leaving the city, including Pum'Kin's favorite coffee list. But then that's the perfect time to open up a coffee shop. See, I'd capitalize on it. There's no coffee in the New York City. What do? You open up a coffee shop. Yeah, you're putting yourself at risk, but you already know the murderers on a particular thing. You get a bunch of cops undercover, and basically they'll nab them in like 5 seconds. Remember when people made fun of me for watching anime? Now it's like everyone and their mother watches anime. Yep. I don't know if I like geek culture or not. Because, hey, Evie, we were in the same boat. Everything we basically liked as kids, it was like people would berate us for it. Now they love it. What's up?
One of the things I miss is Foamy Tree Climber in my old iPod Touch. Can't find it anymore. I lost many hours to that game.
Yeah, and considering it wasn't an official game by us, yeah, it's kind of disappointing. No, somebody just made a game, and there it was. Just, that's how big it was then. People are like, I'm going to make a game and just put it on an iTunes store. Anyway. Mortal Kombat style with Foamy and friends was his fatality and squirrel wrath. Pretty wicked ideas. Yeah, we had like all those kind of weird fatality ideas for a fighting game and stuff like that, but terms of service. There really is an anime for everyone out there, pretty much. I've loved your stuff the early days of Foamy. I had no idea you streamed, and that's awesome. Yeah, Silverheart, hi. Just want to let you know that I think your content has always been awesome. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much for the years of entertainment and critical thinking masked by humor. Ooh, masking critical thinking by humor. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping up. Yeah. Hey, they had no idea that you streamed. You want to maybe tell people about it? Okay. I don't know. Where else am I going to tell people about it? We put posts every time we go live. I don't know where else or how else to reach people. Hey, you tell people we're streaming. First anime I saw was Battle of the Planet. Second was Robotech or Thunderbirds 2086. Unofficial sequel to the 60s Marionette series. Several years later, I did find out the 60s series was a thing. Oh, nice. Bring Me the Head of Charlie Brown is the best parody I've ever watched. I've never seen that. Have you seen One Punch Man? I've seen a couple episodes, not the whole thing. I also saw a couple episodes of My Hero Academia. What was the other one? Classroom Assassination. Oh, God. I've seen a couple of episodes of just about everything. I try to skim through like an episode or two just to see if it's something I want to invest time in, because like if I get stuck on an anime, it's sometimes you really got to commit, especially if there's no dubs. Then you got to sit there reading subtitles and you're like, oh my God, I should be doing work. One punch. I broke my arm. Where did I leave off? Still have to mention that the Foamy the Squirrel guy is still doing it. Yeah, of course. What else are we going to do? I want pretzels, though. I do want pretzels. Welcome to Demon School. Pretty fun anime. What was the other one that we saw that was kind of okay? We watched it for the style, but we didn't really like the story. What was it? Hells. It's called Hell's Angels over there, but here it's just called Hells. It is all right. There was another one that's what we were going to look at. Was it Punchline or something like that? We're thinking about looking at. But the next one we got to watch is the Junji Ito collection. We got the anime. Dawn got it for us for Christmas. Yeah, we still haven't cracked it open. We're a little bit behind, but there you go. How do people not know you stream? You literally post your streams on YouTube. Yeah, I know. We post them on YouTube. We do Facebook posts, Twitter posts, etc., etc. Dude, I got to tell you, man, it's really difficult getting the word out there. Like, literally, you post on every platform you can think of, and yet still people are just like, huh, you're still around? And you're like, yo, what? Yo, why don't you invest in, no, I don't think skywriting's still a thing anymore. When the planes used to go by and just, like, just have it right, Foamy be with you. I don't think people will get that. Whatever. You could put it on your NG page that you stream. We did a couple of times, but, that's, I downloaded Twitch just to watch you and Critical Role. Critical Role. There you go. The internet is hiding your stuff because they don't want people to think. Yeah, clearly. Oh, we already went through this. It's basically like you basically got to pay to be viewed now at this point. Like if I want stuff to be put out there, it's like I got to start pumping money into ads and stuff like that. And I don't know if that's even going to be worth it. No, because every once in a while when you do a comic strip, it'll reach like 500,000 people, a comic strip on like Facebook. But that's like a rarity. Maybe post a YouTube video, you're about to start a stream and make the video down when the stream ends. No, YouTube actually frowns upon that. Because people were doing that. People would be like, oh, I'm streaming. You know, they'd put a video on YouTube and then it would be like, yo, and they ended up getting in trouble for it. So that's not something we can really do. Last Exo, kind of steampunk, plane jockeys, were amongst warships, great animation, dub was great. Ooh, Last Exile. Write it down. In the middle of the comic, just have fun, we randomly drinking a Gatorade or something. Oh, yeah, because I love doing product placement. No, because then you got to list that too, and then that ends up being an issue. I'm tired of it. I would like to just be able to use stuff I like to use, and if people find out through it about it then great. It's so exhausting. Sponsors and all that other junk. It's just like I don't care about any of it. Yeah, and the stuff I do like, I'm never approached by those to be sponsored by. You know, it's weird. Copico, peanut chews. There you go. You're literally the only thing I watch on Twitch. Yay! Oh no, there are a lot of good streamers on here. So Tomato, he's a good streamer. Bike Man's a good streamer. For those who want similar kind of humor, I guess. I mean, there's gallons of them. There's gallons of them out there. Don't know how many times I have visited your page. Just noticed your age says 81. No, we're not that old. We just put it in there, and it's just like, hey, we always put a false age on everything. Sponsored by your favorite coffee here. That would be pretty good, dude. I would totally put a little coffee thing there, dude. 24/7 if it was a coffee I liked, definitely would. Not a problem. Dude, if I believe in a product, I have no what's that? Qualms? I know issues actually promoting it, but I have to like the product. Dun, 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 dun. I'm as Dunkin' Don Knotts coffee cups. Dunkin' Don Knotts. Yep. Sponsor by your feet. Now got that. Sponsors, man, dude, you make awesome content. Yeah. There we go. Dude, as long as people are supported, I'm fine. I'm not going to worry about sponsors. It's you know, you guys are bombarded by ads every second of the day. Like, people can't even get to the stream without seeing an ad now. And then it's like, you know, just I'd like to give people a break. You know what I'm saying? Just a break from it. Because I'm tired of seeing it all the time, too. So, whatever. We'll run ads at the end of the stream. You know, that's what we do. What do you think about the brush fire in the Amazon, then Africa, and then Australia? Man-made? I have no idea. It's bad. I know that. But it always ends up being some dumb idiot who just, you know, didn't put out their cigarette properly and it just caught fire. It always happens. I don't know the worth of the streamers, but I have no interest in watching anyone else. You're an exception to your interactivity. Oh, there you go. And now you're actually listening to people. Oh, okay. There you go. Sometimes I miss things. Sponsored by literally your favorite company. Except that's what your label says when it's not a real brand. There you go. That'd actually be a good idea. Just put a little, thing over there. I want to get Coke to sponsor my game someday. It was pretty much written while drinking the stuff. Dude, Coke hasn't even sponsored Soda Poppin' yet, and he literally drinks, I think, like 4 cans on stream every day. If he can't get a Coke sponsor, then who can, right? I need a PG coffee cup. Please make it happen. DBH, maybe? There should be a bunch of them on DBH. Designed by humans, searched by mugs. Somebody put the link. There's numerous is. Now, every year we remember the fruity orange guard for birthday. You big dummy. What? Oh, I'm not a dummy. Found it. Yeah, you got your tablet. How long have you been streaming for? What has it been, like 4 years? Anybody keeping tracks of things? I know for me, personally, as Pum'Kin Guy, we're on episode 380. So times that by like twice a week or something like that. We used to only stream once a week, but, because life was difficult. It still is, but, at least we added another thing. And then used to do an art, so maybe like 5 years or something like that. I don't know. So is Netflix planning on making a crossover between Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz? Because that doesn't need to be done. That doesn't need to be done, okay? It doesn't need to be done. Netflix, get a real idea, please. We're going to make a crossover, and it's going to be utterly terrible. You want to know why? Because Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz both have so many characters in and of themselves. To try to mix them together is going to be stupid.
Jim,
What's up?
you can now buy that weird manga you wanted.
Change the alert.
38 months and the best still to come.
Yay, go Jedi. Thank you, 38 moons. The moons. The moons, the moons, the moons. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Vampirella didn't need to be done, but did get done, and it was fun. Vampirella? What? Really? All right. It's called Riddlin. What? Riddlin? What? Riddling me this, Batman. Sorry, man. I can't focus. Hold on. Oh, man. Imagine if Bruce Wayne was like a Zoomer. I said Zoomer. Like, you know, he's all hopped up on medicines and stuff and little ADD things. You think he would actually become Batman? Or would he be so placated by his, what do they call it? Affluenza or whatever? That he would just be, yeah, whatever. Vampirella. Okay. The Riddler. That would be a good. How come nobody's made a parody of the Riddler and a Batman thing? The Riddler. I can't even say it. Yeah, I don't see Bruce Wayne and Alfred getting along then. Because then Bruce Wayne would be like, "Shut up, Boomer! I'm going to do whatever I want." Alfred would be like, "Hey, Master Wayne, you're being a little beep," you know. I almost said it too. I really wanted to. Hope loves you. Look out. Try to make it next time. There you go. Lakota Warrior. Thanks for being here. Hope later. Be well. Tell me words.
At Jim Others, there you go. You just told us 4 years and 3 months is the age of the orange-faced Derpy McDerp-a-lot.
So then we're like what? Almost 5. I'm going to be 5 years old soon. Or are we almost 6? I don't know. Time flies when you're staring at chat. Imagine if Two-Face had short-term memory loss. I don't know, it'd be very jarring every time I looked in a mirror. Look, the Riddler, the Toker. Yeah, dude, the Toker would actually be really good because he would just be sitting there laughing at everything. So it wouldn't be too far from the character. Like, dude, look, he's a bat. Dude, that'd be hilarious. Just walks around in a puff of smoke all day. That'd be great. Pumpkin guy's growing up so fast. Yeah. I know. I feel like my growth has been stunted. I'm like the same height I was. Make me taller. Speaking of Alfred, I saw there was a new Alfred Pennyworth TV series where it's based on the comic where before he was a butler, playing with family, was James Bond level beep. Yeah. I didn't see it because I didn't really have that much of an interest in it. So I don't know if it's good or not. And dude, you're dressed like a bat. A Batman trying to be all serious with the Toker. I'm being serious right now. Dude, your voice is so dark, man. No, where is she? What? She's not here, man. Where's Dave? Dave's not here, man. I know, it's like an old bit, but someone will get it. I could just do that all day. You're so dark, bro. Here. Oh, man. Scarecrow is literally a bad acid trip. Yeah, I kind of like the movie version of Scarecrow. He's all talking, you know, it's kind of good. Jim Brewer as the Toker. That would actually be pretty good. That's a good casting call right there. First Pumpkin Guy episode is uploaded October 2015. I still have the top comment. There you go. Nice. There you go. October 2015. So, yeah, but no, it'll be 5 years. Thanks for the reference. There you go. Just grow a longer arm, so Pumpkin Guy. Yeah, grow a longer arm. Because then we're going to be examined by the medical people. We don't need that. How did he make his arm grow? You're making me want to watch college humor Batman parodies again. Yeah, go for it. Toker. Dude, get up on the mid-shit, bro. No, man. They did a Beavis and Butthead meets the Teen Titans on Robot Chicken. It was hilarious. Really? Oh, man, I want to see that now. Dave's not here. That's funny. Movie Scarecrow is great. Video game Scarecrow, I just wanted to die. Yeah, that was... he did a good voice, though. John Noble. He did a very good voice for the Arkham Knight Scarecrow. He's very dark, but, you know, Oz and Wonderland are both weird and bizarre places featuring two basic... no, but still, it's not working. It's not going to work. Alice in Wonderland Wizard of Oz crossover is just going to be dumb. Like, even as a series, I have zero interest in it. If it was America's McGee Alice crossing over into the America McGee's Oz, then yeah, fine, that would have worked. Hey, America McGee's, how's that Oz thing coming along? You going to finish that? It's only been like 20 years. Nah, I like Jim Carrey as the Joker. No, because he kind of overacts to a certain extent in most of his stuff anyway. Do you really want to bring that kind of overacting into the Joker, you know? I know it can't be any worse than, what's his name? Leto. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. That already happened. Everything. I don't know. Scarecrow is the only villain who terrifies me in DC Universe. Yeah, he's kind of scary. Just throwing hallucinogens at you all day. It's like being in public school. Dorothy and Allison accidentally fall into hell and have to hack and slash their way out. Yeah, sure. Batman Beyond Scarecrow sounds like an emo Christopher Walken. Oh, man. Cartoon Scarecrow was the best. Yeah, that was pretty good. Alice would slaughter Dorothy. Yeah, pretty much. America McGee's Alice? Forget it. America McGee's more focused on over-decorating the characters' outfits at this point, so Oz won't be a thing for a good long while. Yeah, pretty much. My internet tripped out for a few minutes. What did you miss? The space aliens. They sent us intergalactic burritos, but you know, it wasn't a big deal. Jared Leto. Yeah, did anybody see the trailer for the Morbius guy, the little vampire Spider-Man character that he's doing? Kind of like meh with that. That's a big meh for me. The Black Widow is kind of a big meh for me as well. Black Widow, meh. Scarecrow versus Pilsy. I think Pilsy would be immune to all the toxins. So it'd just be like, oh, I have this. You know? What else you got? No, I got that. I got that. I got that. I got that. What else you got? You're boring me. Scarecrow, you're boring me. Yeah. And then just runs off. Or he shares some of what he has. Oh, try this one. Here you go. Scarecrow's like, yo, man, you are nuts. Still would be interesting to see David Tennant as the Joker. Maybe. Only the physical copy of America McGee's or Xbox DL is available to get for the first game anymore. Yeah, that is, if you do have the, what, really? Yeah, no, because if you got it for the Xbox, Alice, Madness Returns, you got the original game free. Like, it came in as, like, DLC. Really? That's the only place you can get it now? Unless you have a physical disc? Lame. EA, you like money, right? Why don't you, put that in your EA catalog, you chumps? Maybe they have. I don't even know. Speaking of Jared Leto is going to be Morbius. Yeah, Morbius on the upcoming Marvel movies. I guess DC had enough of him. Yeah, we'll see what he does. I don't know. I'm not going to rate his career based on the Joker performance. Yeah. I wonder if there will be another Area 51 raid this year. Yeah, whatever. But that guy did the Naruto run. All right, well, so, he's in a state of emotional arrested development. I can't help that. But the Naruto run. But he's... Shut up. Let's see. I wonder if they're... No, I got that. He's currently working on creating each level for Asylum. It's not supposed to come out this year. Yeah. Alice in Wonderland of the Wizard of Oz took place at different times. Yeah, but, don't tell Netflix that. Black Widow was a terrible character in the Avengers movies. Why does she deserve her own show again? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think she really brought a lot to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Widow? She was all right in Endgame because you started kind of delving into the characters. Like, she was starting to get a little unhinged about everything that went down, and that was kind of cool. But that's the only time you saw anything beyond that kind of like, oh, I'm super assassin kind of thing. There wasn't anything else to it. Pilsy would raid his stash and run off. There you go. Never liked Morbius. Meh. His few action figures are all decision to make. Yeah, I know. He came out with figures, and I was like, where's this game then? It was weird, because back in the day when it came out, like all the American McGee's Oz toys that came out prior to the game, we were just like, when does this game come out? We were looking for it for years until we figured out, oh, well, it doesn't exist. Okay, thanks. I'd like to even get a prescription for this, right? Does anyone to do a riddle? What? Does anyone to do a riddle? What? I had a copy of Amanda's Returns, but I gave it to Ash Darkthor. No! Oh, he didn't have that? What's wrong with you? Gee. Air 51 annual raid. The running of the nerds. Yeah. Oh, man. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get that it's funny and it's meme-worthy, I suppose, but I don't know. I got better things to do with my life, so I guess if you're a youth with expendable income and you want to do Naruto runs outside of Area 51, then more power to you. But dude, if I had a kid and I expendable income, I would not be doing Naruto runs outside of Area 51. You know what I would be doing? Something
Welcome back,
more
you
important.
crazy individual. Have a cookie.
It is I yet again.
Hi.
Take some more of Amazon's money and don't tell them a dead robot gave it to you.
Shh. Don't say anything. Quiet. Thank you. Appreciate. It's like every time I get a Prime sub, I feel like I'm just sticking my hand into Bezos's pocket and I'm just taking out a couple of bucks. That's what I like about it. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, man. She gave it to me on PC. Oh, PC. There you go. I think the issue was it was highly underfunded. I could ask him if he's planning on trying to fund it again. I don't think he is. I still have my copy of Madness Returns. I'll send it to you. No. I have Madness Returns. Not only do I have it on a PC, I also actually have a physical disc, and I bought it digitally. I have literally 3 copies of this thing. Like, it's literally within reach. I can just get over there and get it. Like, no, we're good. No, because the Xbox 360 disc is backwards compatible. You throw that in your Xbox One, you good. It just boots up. It's beautiful. But then there was a sale. It was like $5, so I bought it anyway. Just in case something happens to the disc. Like you spill coffee on it. All right. I appreciate that. I swear I bought Madness Returns, but I can't remember what launcher I got it on. Oh, man. Yeah, we got it on Steam when it was on sale, but then it got taken off of Steam, so I don't know where you can get it now. Like, Madness Returns was available on Steam, but then EA's like, no, I don't want you to play with my game anymore, and took it away like a stingy little nerd. You know? I only if this will be another raid because of how funny it was to me. People wanting to see aliens to the point they were willing to kill themselves just to try to see it. There were some game machinimas that display that greatly run the 2D animations. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I mean, the Area 51 thing was kind of like... I'm kind of glad the Area 51 people had a sense of humor about it and there was no incidences. But, yo, like, that could have gone south real quick. So when am I going to finally stream Madness Returns? Who knows? We have too many other things to do. Evie, what is more important to us as creative individuals is actually creating. So it's like games are really far down on the list. Especially, we got a little bit of carpal tunnel going on. So that's like even puts it down even further. But we're trying to catch up on like music and movies during free time. Which we should show some of them. Because I don't know when Sophie's going to be here. So there we go. We got things. We're going to show things and then we're going to wrap this up. All right? What? Wonderland Oz crossover wouldn't work due to the creatures alone. Yeah, it's just going to be madness. I don't see what the point is. I returned from a quick stop at the store. Yay, there you go. Epic Games has Madness Returns without the original game now in their store. Boo. We got the original game. Me. Yeah, if I ever see that in a thrift store, I'm going to pick it up. Like the PC disc, I'll definitely pick it up. The controls on that were so janky, though. It was terrible. Literally, the Air 51 raid machine I saw had the character say Leroy Jenkins. What's not to love about it? The fact that Leroy Jenkins is probably the internet's oldest meme. Most people don't even know where it comes from. That guy was actually in the Warcraft Classic, what do you call it? Trailer that they had, which was kind of interesting that they dug him up for that. Anyway, Pirate Bay. That was the only way for me to get the original game. Remember Pirate Bay? I don't even know if that's still a thing. I don't kind of do that stuff. What's up?
The Epic Games Store now has Madness Returns. I know I just said it but wanted to voice it.
Oh,
No original game.
No original game. No sale. No. Oh man, the original game was so eerie. It had one of the best scores for a game in my opinion in quite some time. Yeah. And that was 2000. I think it was a very ambitious game score for the time period. Hit enter before you read it. Sorry. That's right. I just wish they would upgrade the original Alice game. Loved the game, but they had got it to the level of the second game would be awesome. Yeah, that would be good, but I don't think they're going to go back and... Here's the thing, guys. Guys, pay attention here. This is important. The American McGee's Alice games. Here's the thing about that genre of game. It's very niche, okay? It's a very small genre. Like, people like creepy games and stuff like that, and you can find a bunch of them on the internet and all that other stuff. But in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to, like, EA, it's a very small market. It really is. It's kind of like us. We're a very small market, and it's fine. We're part of a creepy group of people, and I'm cool with that. But it's not a big money maker, And for as much funding as they can, thanks for the follow. As much funding as dude can make to get this game like Kickstarter or whatever, it ain't gonna be enough to be a really, really great game. If anything, this guy should be putting together I would say, better than average kind of indie game for that kind of money. Kind of like, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Dark Moon, whatever. Some dark ritual of the fill in the blank. That was a good, like, quote-unquote indie game that raised a ton of money, right?
If you bought Madness Returns on Steam, you should still be able to play it there.
Yep.
It might also appear on your Origin account, if you have one. If not, you can buy it on Origin, but not Epic. I just checked.
Okay, so it's Origin then. Wherever it is. Yeah. They should make, thank you, a game like that. So American McGee, don't get overly ambitious. Trust us. We understand about being overly ambitious, which is why we don't have a visual novel yet. Make a visual novel. Take my money, because the game just keeps getting delayed and stuff like that. And dude, an American McGee's Alice game, that's a visual novel, would be great. They can make a decent side scroller game. There's a lot of things you could do with it that are attainable with the amount of money you'd make for a Kickstarter. But for a AAA title to be funded now, the cost is astronomical. It's ridiculous, So I would say look for a good indie dev that wants to work on something like that, and just make it. I would say keep the franchise alive and keep it indie as much as possible. I don't know if EA actually still owns the rights to that, though. And this is going back to I hate business, because that's what ends up happening. Yeah. Anyway, 2 hours, 46 minutes. Oh, my God. Bully was a fun, quirky game. Yeah, we got that, too. It's also backwards compatible on Xbox. At least it's not Epic. Yep. Why get EA Origin when you can get Rayman Origin? What? Weird. I guess DBH is not notifying Twitch when I bought stuff on goods. What? They should. Where's my DBH notification? You bought something? Thank you. Travis Bundy, thank you. I got goodies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. See, look, supporting. Nice. Thank you. Evil. Yep. EA equals evil. I don't know. I don't want to get into that business aspect. Imagine Bully 2 and Take 2 now. They'd make Rockstar have Bully 1. Dude, I don't think Rockstar can come out with a Bully game anymore, because society. People would love to play it, but they'll just complain about it. Maybe I should leave it off with this. Has anybody noticed that the more people complain about stuff, the more full of bleep I think they are? Like, a lot of people that complain about, say, fan service or this or over whatever that, blah, blah, blah. Secretly they probably watch stuff like that, but publicly they like to be like, oh, I really wish they wouldn't do this. Oh, it's so offensive. Meanwhile, they're laughing at old jokes that are just kind of off color. They're just cracking up in their own room. It's true. People will just lie in society and make themselves feel better. Just came to say dark greetings to one and all. Raven Radio, what's up? How you doing? Online, my finger slipped. No. Yeah. Jim 40, what? That didn't work. Would kill for another game like Madness Returns. The artwork alone, visually, it was stunning. I played through it like 4 or 5 times just for the visuals. That's what happened to us with the original Alice game. We played through it constantly just so we can hear the music, you know? Then we found a soundtrack, and we're like, okay, now I don't have to deal with this janky platformer anymore. But still, it was fun. It's like public figures against this and that, family values, quote-unquote, while they're having affairs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like politicians who are like, you know, the American family is super important. And meanwhile, they have like, 12 mistresses on the side, and they come out of the woodworks after they're elected, and they're like, oh, yeah, I had an affair with this politician for 15 years. Wait, what? Well, oh, yeah. Family values, first and foremost. Yeah, there you go. Everyone's full of garbage. I mean, essentially. Because he succeed doesn't mean he doesn't stop aboard. Pretty much. Nice. All right. But I want to show the stuff that was sent from Sophie, because I've kind of been patient. It's been like it's been like a week. All right, it's been here for a week. I got to show it. And then next Wednesday, we're definitely got to go through Sego. Sego sent stuff, but it deserves its own little spot with all its handmade goodness. So we're going to go through Sophie's stuff, then we're going to wrap this up, and then EB Demon streaming? Probably. But we'll see. Let's see if I can fix this quick. No, that's not the screen. At least not yet. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. We got 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see if this actually... this is not going to be set up right. Yeah, that's all sorts of jank. I don't even know what that is. What is this? What is this, like a potato? All right, whatever. Let me move things. It's got a tip of a pen. You got your brace. Why is it so, like, awkwardly... All right, high quality performance here. There we go. So we got stuff sent from Sophie from your Amazon wish list. Amazon. It's not there. Okay. Hi, chat. You're down there. Yay, it works. I'm still kind of weird. I feel like I'm like losing frames here. Logitech. All right. Anyway, here we go. So from Sophie, I don't know their name in chat because they didn't tell us, but Sophie. Thank you. We got the stuff. Sorry it's taking us so long. I was kind of hoping you'd be here, but we can't wait because there's one we actually want to watch like really, really like now. So one, we're catching up on our mangas, right? So we got number 5. Hey, thank you. We got Umaru-chan. Here's the thing. I'm really a big fan of like watching an anime and then reading the mangas to see how they line up. Most of the time it's really good, but sometimes stuff gets left out. Which is why I'm like really getting into the Watamoti thing. I still got a couple books to read. But there we go. We're not all caught up, but God, how many of these are out? Because we still got to read 4, and now I got to read 5. I don't know how many are out. Please don't let there be like a really long series. That's the problem. If anybody's ever watched, read manga, and then all of a sudden you realize there's like 30 things. That's why we backed out of, Kimi no Todoki. We were like, oh, now I want to read the manga and see how this... And it was like 30 books. And I'm like, oh, God, I can't do this. We got through the first one. But anyway, we got this. Thank you. We're going to read it. All right, we'll bring out the other thing. This is actually a little known... we haven't opened it yet. A weird little horror movie from back in the day. It's actually a good... Better than B-movie, if this makes any sense. It's called... The Covenant. Yeah, basically just a bunch of creepy stuff happens, and it's great. No, it's fun because it's got a little bit of humor. It's pretty dark, and it's got some practical effects in there and some not so practical effects. But this is actually a fun movie. If you can find it on a streaming service, I guess, yay. But, yeah. No, they never released it on Blu-ray yet, so I'm just like, I'm glad this is here because I want to watch that. And now, You guys will be very surprised to know that I did not own this for the longest time because we were waiting for it to be found at a thrift store. And we have not found it in a thrift store as of yet. But now there's no need to because we got the Blu-ray, the blah of dun 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 heavy metal. That's right. That weird animated movie from back in the day is now back in our collection. I think, oh my God, the last time we saw this, I think was, it was probably like a 4:3 screen aspect ratio edited for television kind of version. It was all sorts of jank. There's probably going to be stuff in here I've never even seen. That is how long I haven't seen this, if that makes any sense. So yes, full HD. Beautiful. I am looking forward to this, and because it's going to be like revisiting something I haven't seen in so long. I got to tell you, there's what is cool, because, we're a little bit older than most people. So it's really cool when you go back to content that you remember vaguely seeing as a kid and then have seen clips since. But then, I haven't actually been able to sit and watch it in its complete entirety, unedited, made, television version kind of stuff. It is really cool because it's like reviewing something you knew you liked for the first time all over again. It's so cool. So I'm really a big fan of like older films getting like restored from once they were. So you can go back and watch like an old Vincent Price movie and you see it in a completely different light and you're like, oh my God. That's what happened with us with, what was it? Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price. We always saw crappy public domain versions of that film where we're all like degraded. Somebody did a high quality remaster of that or a transfer. It was spectacular. It was like watching a film for the first time. So it was great. But so I'm looking forward to this, and I really want to just crack this open right after stream. Sophie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry you weren't here to see this, but I just want you to know it's mega appreciated. Mega heavy metally appreciated. It's like cool. I got all sorts of genres. Look, I got happy stuff, I got dark stuff, and I got cool stuff. I don't consider this a dark movie. I think I consider it like almost educational. Because you're an animator and stuff, right? I mean, you can learn how to draw. We're going to learn how to draw from heavy metal. Dun, dun, dun. So if you see larger chested versions of characters, blame this film. Why don't you mix the heavy metal style with the manga thing? And then you'd probably end up with some weird, unique thing people will really like. Yeah. All right. Again, thank you. I'll be right back to chat. Hold on. Put it back. Don't drop a thing. Bump, bump. All right, let's see if we're back. Shut-ya! All right. Whoa. Wow, you see that? I was all like slow motion and stuttery. I was like, hey, what's up? There you go. So thank you, Sophie. I really appreciate it. And now we're slowly wrapping up. Fall the stream has ended and the snow is melting slowly. I know people are not paying attention, but look, a little piece came off over there. So where did I leave off? Middle fantasy. There you go. And I got anime. There you go. What? Case Closed has 1,000 episodes and counting. Oh my God. You remember how many manga volumes that is? That's insane. That is insane. Oh, God. That's weird. Convent, not covenant. What is it? Read it. Is it? Did I dyslexic that? Let's see. Oh, it is convent. Hold on. So it was convent. It was the convent. Evil nuns. What did I say? Covenant. My God, that's dyslexic. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. I messed that up. Wow, I was running with that too. I was just like, oh, covenant. Covenant. There's plushies. Yes, there's plushies. There is plushies, but I'll show one. It'll be a teaser for Wednesday. Hold on. Let's All right. This was made by the Sego family. All right. We're not showing them all of them. We're doing it Wednesday. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Look at him. He's cool. Look at that. Look at it. It's like a little. Cha-cha! Cha-cha-cha! All right, there we go. That's it. That's the teaser. That's it. Yeah, nobody can see it till Wednesday. They're really cool. I know they are adorable. There's just so many of them. There's like Dawn has been bugging me for like the last month. She's like, "Could you please show these?" I'm like, "But I want him to be there." She's like, "I want that one." So they're gonna be all stolen. But there you go. So EB Damon, you streaming? What's going on? Before you go, have you seen Has Been Hotel? Yes, we have. It's pretty good. I've said this numerous times. Like everyone's new here. Yes. It's good. If you haven't seen it, what is it up to, like 25 million views? That's amazing to me. So, you know what? Good. Because we need more spooky stuff out there. Good job, Has Been Hotel. Keep it spooky. Yep. Demon. EB Damon streaming? Kill with fire. No, what do you mean kill with fire? Oh, you cuddle it with flames. Let's see. Hey, Pump Guy, what's Vincent Price in Fright Night? No.
Sego says here.
Oh! What? Sego? Sego says here. What? Who says here? What? Where? Where? You're here. Oh, you're here. On a breeze. Oh, you're here. What? Oh! Why didn't you tell me? Because the names that you got to send a note. It says who you are. Can I show them now? Can I show them? Oh, cool. I want to show them. They've been sitting here forever. I wanted to show people. Oh my God. Wait. Everybody wait. Now everyone, Evie, you're going to have to wait. You're not streaming now. Nothing. Because we got plushies. Yay. Oh, you're here. Autumnbreeze. Remember that. Memories, brains in your face. Remember it. Why didn't you mention it? Why didn't you say, yo, did you show my plushies? I was like, what? Oh, man. Hi. All right. Wait. I got to go back. Fix everything. All right. Cool. There's so many. Hold on. I gotta situate this properly. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to do that. Do that. Yeah. It's all right. I'm okay. But I can't. Where? Hold on. Oh, good. You didn't mess this up. All right. I don't know why that took so long. We're trying to situate where we're going to put everybody. All right. Autumnbreeze. All right. Made the plushies. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you. No, because now, because Dawn's going to want to grab one. But there we go. We got this guy. Look at him. He's cool. I don't know what I'm going to call this one, but I like the way it could just like sit there and just be like, chitija. Like just comes out of nowhere. Okay, cool. This one. Everyone saw that. It was like a teaser already. All right, yeah. All right, put them over there. Hold on, get the other one. All right, this one is clearly going to be my favorite for personal reasons. Look at it. Candy cord. We got a handmade candy cord that I can use for a pillow. Look at this. Look at, yo, this is going to be great. There we go. Hold on, pillow. Look at that. Just put it down there and just be like, pillow. That is actually very comfortable. I did not realize that. Candy corn. We got a candy corn. Thank you. That one's mine. Don't eat it. It's not good for you. Hold on. Get the other one. And, well, this is going to be my second favorite one for personal reasons. Look at it. It's a little pumpkin. Dawn liked this one. She's like, I like the colors. They're so natural and everything. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm like, you can't have it, though. Got a cool pumpkin. Thank you. You do very good work, by the way. These came out all really good so far. Like any of them are bad. I know, I'm trying to keep people on the edge of suspense. I put that one over there. Here you go. Hold on. Get the other one. Oh, this guy's cool. Look at him. Here, you got to hold this one. Look at this. You ready? Dude. Oh, no, we don't have to worry about green screen. Good. We're going to get all color. Look at him. I like the puffy hair. Oh, man. Dude, look at it. Squish. I can squish him. He's He's like, hey, what's up? I'm really happy. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Look at my hair. It's crazy. All right, relax. Look at that. What is that? What is that even? I'm going to use them like powder my face. Yeah. All right, get off me. You're getting a little too close. How's that, everybody? Oh, stuff makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Where's the other one? Get him. Bum, bum, bum. We got Rant. Another candy corn. This one's heavier. This one's heavier than the other one. Just saying, another candy corn. Thank you. Hold on. Put him with the other candy corns. We got a collection of candy corns. I want this guy like showing up here. Can you do that? You gonna hang out here? Hey, child, what's going on? There you go. Let's see. We got this. We got just a couple more. Hold on. I'm saving that for later. That one's awesome. All right. Now, of course, this one's got a friend. So hold on. Hey, everybody, what's up? Look at him. You're so cool. Dude, here's the thing. I know it's not like we're getting into crazy character design and stuff like that, but to this is like, there's something just so cool and refreshing about just something that's just like super happy and just like, hey, what's up? How's it going? It's probably not the voice you're envisioning, but that's the voice we got now. What's up? Hey, I'm on stream. Look at me. What's up? All right, we're gonna put him there. We're gonna just pile him up and just stay there. Don't fall over. Oh. Here. All right, move that over there. Do that. Hey, cool. Then we can put this guy over here. What's up, guys? Look, it's like a little plushie party. This is awesome. They all look so happy. Don't you wish we could all be this happy? Let's get this. Hold on. All right. I found this next one to be amazing. Look, it's a giant corn guy. Yes, I said amazing. Yes, maze. It's a little corny, I know, but you think he's a stalker? No. Okay, I'm done. We got a little corn dude. Hey, what's up? Hey. Dude, I love the vacancy of the eyes. I know, what should we call him? Boo. Yeah, I know Thanos is like, boo with the corn jokes. Boo. Come on. How many corn jokes can you come up with? You got stalk, you got corn, you got maze. Could be a colonel in the army. Yeah. Colonel. What's the other one? What's the other corn joke you can make? See, there's not a lot. This guy's so happy down here. All right. Anyway, thank you. Hold on. Put him over there. And then, you know what? Since stream is ending, I think I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Get myself a giant plushie burger. Look at this. Look at this side. I got my own plushie burger. It is literally a giant burger. At least I think it's a burger. Either that or it's a multi-grain UFO.
All corn jokes are just corny.
I already used that. I already used a corny thing. Zograd, come on. Pay attention. I got a burger now. All right, here we go. All right, put the burger sideways. It is literally a giant burger. So we got rolls, we got meat, we got lettuce, tomato. Is that not a burger? End puns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Autumnbreeze. I'm sorry about the corn puns. It's just right there, you know? I got a giant burger. Can I eat that? All right. Well, all right, there we go. So that wraps it up. That's it. I think I just double check. I'm good. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, I think we got everything. All right, cool. Again, thank you so much. Oh, God. I'm going to, like, 2 of these I know we're going to go. Dawn's going to take the pumpkin and probably one of the candy corns. I'm going to have to keep the happy people near me. They'll help me during my stressful phone calls and paperwork I got to do tomorrow. Corn guy, what's up? All right, so let's wrap this up. Again, thank you, Autumnbreeze. I really appreciate it. Oh, God, I want that burger. Dude, no, man. It's like literally this is making me hungry right now. Like, I'm just like, yo, I am going to eat this. I'm going to... Put that up. Warm it up in the microwave. Go. Thank you. Again, I really appreciate it. I know it takes a lot of work to do these things, and I appreciate all the fun detail and happiness. The happiness that it invokes. So, yes, thank you. Appreciate it. So there you go. Evie. Evie, now's your chance. Now's your chance. Go away, everyone on streaming. Who's that plushie mon? What plushie mon? This guy? Or that guy? This guy? All right, come on. Bring him out here. Hey, everybody. It's stream's ended. We're all going home now. Yeah. I'm going to go this way. Don't press any buttons. I don't know what's going to happen. There you go. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Evie Demon, go streaming. And now I'm looking at chat because I'm just seeing what's going on. All right, go. Yes, all right, go. Everybody, thanks for being here. Autumnbreeze, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here and we could show everybody. Now I got nothing for Wednesday. This was going to be my Wednesday stream. I'm going to have a whole thing with Korn Guy. I don't know. Do you like the band Korn? Huh? Okay, so that was it. That's it. Now we're really done with Korn jokes because I got nothing now. That's a good use of Korn, though. Like I'm saying, as a character, if I had to make a Korn character, that's pretty good.
Last minute bits for a wonderful stream.
Hey, thank you, Drevel. Thank you. Appreciate. There you go. Yeah, they don't pop up here for some reason. I don't know why. What happened? Oh, that screen is janked. Whatever. All right. Evie Demon going to be streaming, I guess, and we're going to wrap this up. Again, Sophie, thank you. I appreciate for the Amazon stuff. Thank you, Autumnbreeze, for all the fun squishies. I like squishing things. What do you want? Dude, I got a whole shelf of squishable things. I can just reach up and squish them when I'm feeling morose. All right. Wrap it up. Where's my outro music? Oh, God. We still don't hotkey that. Can you hotkey a song from iTunes? Because that'd be pretty cool, you know, if I could do that. Instead of putzing around trying to get this to work. Why is this broke? Oh, good. That's what I need. I need my Wacom tablet to break right now. Driver not installed. Yeah, it is. There you go. Finally. Society. All right, we're gonna be ending it with little car dude and whatever. You gonna be able to press the button over there. Don't worry, I got this. I press this one. Good. There you go. So again, thank you all. Thanks to everybody for support and all the fun stuff. Covered a lot of topics today. It's kind of weird. So Evie Demon gonna be streaming, gonna be here Wednesday, but apparently now I have no plushes to talk about. Alright. I know you better live life a little bit between now and Wednesday. And honestly have something to talk about instead of talking about your healthcare forms and tax credit things and whatever else. I don't know. Enjoy your week, do something fun. We're gonna try. Go!
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.